It's the best team in London, no, the best team of gold. Everybody knows us, we're called Millwall. Let them come, let them come, let them come. Let them all come down to the dance. It's Saturday, Congo Lane, we've all come down to cheer. We've had our jelly deals and our glass of beer. Come rain or shine, all the time our families will bring. And as the Lions run up the pitch, everyone will sing. Let them come, let them come, let them come. Let them all come down to the dance. Let them come, let them come, let them come. We'll only have to beat them again. It's the best team in London, no, the best team of all. Everybody knows us, we're called Millwall. Let them come, let them come, let them come. Let them all come down to the dance. It's Saturday in Congo Lane, we've all come down to cheer. We've had our jelly deals and our glass of beer. Come rain or shine, all the time our families will bring. And as the Lions run up the pitch, everyone will sing. Let them come, let them come, let them come. Let them all come down to the dance. Let them come, let them come, let them come. We'll only have to beat them again. It's the best team in London, no, the best team of all. Everybody knows us, we're called Millwall. Let them come, let them come, let them come. Let them all come down to the dance. Let them all come down to the dance.
Good afternoon. How are we? How are you all? First serious question I've got for you. This is a deadly serious question as well. I'm not messing around. Can you hear my tumble dryer in the background? Because if you have, I'll turn it off. But I've got all my clothes drying and a lot of washing to do, as I always do at weekends. So that's a serious question. Can you actually hear? Is that interfering in the background? Can you hear my tumble dryer? Listen, you shouldn't be able to hear it. You can't. All right, lovely. So I've got to go and turn that off. How are we all? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining us on this rather grim Saturday afternoon. I made this one by the absolute skin of my teeth. I haven't had the light. That's went a little bit wrong straight away. There we go. That's better. Right. Okay. Afternoon, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for joining us. Lots of comments already. Lots of comments. MFC was first in. This one actually came through before the stream started, so I don't know how that one worked, but just trying to get the lighting a bit better. That's it. A very pressing side today. Jed and Bennett have to deliver today to give Bradshaw the chance to score, mate. Exactly right. Exactly what I keep saying. I will do a pre-match prediction in a minute. I did already stick a pre-match prediction out on the channel, but I'll do another live one just in case. We've got half an hour. I made this by the skin of my teeth, by the way, today. I've walked a few miles, just trying to get that a little better. That's all right, that'll be all right. I'm clear enough. I just thought it's a little bit dark, but that's because it's dark outside. I've only got my production light on. Right, Sparky one says, Malone will leave us exposed at the back. Wallace is a better option. We look far more settled as a defensive unit when Wallace plays. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I don't think Rowett wants us to be too defensive on that. Yeah, we want to be defensive. That's silly for me to say. But on that left-hand side, we do need a little bit more balance. We're very attacking on our right and not so much on our left. And I think that's why he's brought Malone to the club. I think Malone's been possibly one of, if not the best players for us so far this season. Millwall fan is going for a 2-0 win. He says, come on, you Lions. Andreas Strand is tuning in from Sweden. Hello, Andreas. Thank you for tuning in. The on the bottom screen, but I will go through it in a minute. Archie C said he's gone with a back five again. Yeah, not surprised, Arch. The team is only one off what I suggested it might be. Afternoon, Dan. Come on, you Lions, says Paul. There must be a couple of big D shouts already. Danny Brown says, come on, you Lions. Rob Goldswain says, Bradshaw's been given a good run in the side. Come on, you Lions. Yeah, I like the way he's sticking with it. And I think, as I've said before, he'll definitely work hard. I think if given the chances, he'll score a goal. Sorry, I was looking at the next question. Gary Turrell says, I would like to see a 4-4-2. Harry Jones says, Dan, you're tart. How are you? Someone else called me a tart in the week when I was blow drying my hair. I thought it was a normal thing for men to blow dry their hair, no? Lawrence Down says, come on, my son. Come on, Lawrence. Let's fucking have 3 points. I was very negative and downbeat in the pre-match prediction I put out earlier in the week. On reflection, 3-0 will be a bit catastrophic, wouldn't it? And we don't usually concede many goals, even if we don't score many. How are you watching it, mate? It says FIFA 452. So just to clear up at the very beginning, let's get a disclaimer in. I will not be showing you the game. This is a watch-along, which means we talk while you're hopefully watching it indoors. Talk best. I can't show you the game because I'll be doing Millwall Football Club out of money. If I did that for one, and for two, I'll get a copyright strike against my YouTube credibility, which is quite high. So I'm watching it on iFollow, £10. I've just purchased it. It's a very easy process if iFollow decides to work to watch the game. Oh, someone's just, by the way, Harry Jones. Harry Jones has just come in. Hang on. I'm trying to get the comment up, H. But I really appreciate Harry Jones has just donated. There he is. Harry Jones says, get yourself some Jaffa cakes. I personally will buy some Jaffa cakes for that, Harry. Thanks for the donation. Super chats are on. If you want to donate to the channel, it's very much appreciated. If you don't want to donate to the channel, it's absolutely fine. Carry on watching for free. Yeah, it's a big D. Oh, for fuck's sake. This guy has a little bit too much about me. This is the only thing that worries me. Because he keeps changing his names. Where are the Jaffa cakes, Dan? Afternoon, Big D. Hope you're well and ready for a 1-0 Millwall win. This guy changed his name about 7 times a stream to all stuff that's related to me personally. So a little bit flattered. At the same time, a little bit worried. But listen, there's 110 people on. There's no Jaffa cakes today. I went for a 5-mile hard walk this morning. Good pace. Took my new battle ropes with me and did the ropes as well. And then I went to the cafe with my friend and we had a lovely, healthy poached eggs on sourdough with avocado. I've gone to upmarket and posh, haven't I? He says drinking watered down Robinsons in a Volvic bottle. So there's no Jaffa cakes today. I don't need any snacks. And if we win, that's better. That's better with the Lions. Sorry. It's where I keep moving back and forward as well. And if we win, I will. I'm going to go for a nice Ruby tonight to celebrate. We'll talk about that in a minute in the comments. We'll do the pre-match prediction. Then I want to know how you like to celebrate after a meal game. I'm guessing something's not as clean as go for a nice curry. But let's do a quick pre-match prediction. We still got 25 minutes, so we might as well. So here we go. I always do a little clap at the beginning of anything I film as well, just that habit now. Lions TV, we are sponsored by Regal Elevators and Lifts Consultants Limited, a company that is owned and operated by a Millwall fan, just like every single one of our other sponsors. If you are going to do a bit of business in the chaos, the madness, bruv, this 2020, then please keep it in the Millwall family by checking out all of our sponsors' website links in the description below at the end of the video or on our brand spanking new website, www.lionstv.co.uk. By the way, before I get into the team news, that's just reminding me, if you're watching on a tablet or something like that, or a laptop, see that button there? Says subscribe. If you press that, you subscribe to the channel. It's as simple as that. We've been picking up a lot of speed. We picked up about 25. Every time we do one of these live streams, we pick up about 25 subscribers. So if you haven't already, please subscribe. Is, was, and always will be free. And it helps me out. But as I just said, this is your live pre-match prediction, the second one I've done for the week. But now I can actually, instead of guessing the team, we can look at the starting 11 that Gary Rowett has picked to start the match. And there it is. Bartosz Bulkowski in goal. 3 centre-backs of Sean Hutchinson, Alex Pearce and Jake Cooper. Scott Malone is left wing-back. Marlon Romeo is right wing-back. The central midfield pairing of Ryan Woods and Ryan Leonard. Leonard will bomb on, hopefully. And then up front, Tom Bradshaw gets the start in front of Matt Smith. Mason Bennett gets the start in front of Conor Mahoney on the left. And Jeb Wallace, after he was rested in midweek, comes back in to the right-hand side. Am I surprised by that? No, I think it was quite clear-cut that was going to be the side there or thereabouts. In my pre-match prediction, I only got one wrong. I said Smith would start instead of Bradshaw. And on reflection, probably a bad shout for me because Smith played 90 minutes on, I think he played the whole 90 minutes against Burnley, a game I'd rather forget, if I'm honest. But on that basis, I probably should have guessed he would have gone with Bradshaw. Good to see faith in Bradshaw. I still believe that if he's given chances and the midfielders can provide our strikers with chances like they're supposed to, Bradshaw will score goals in and around the box. But he needs those chances, he needs those opportunities to shoot and score goals. Today is a London derby, of course, against Brentford. Let's move on to our opposition. They are managed by, boom, Thomas Frank, of course. They got to the playoff final last year where they was beaten by West London rivals, if I can say it. Fulham at Wembley, two great goals, one a little bit of a freak goal. Can't remember the guy's name, the left back. Brian, is it? But listen, undeservedly, in my opinion, Fulham deserved to win the game, yes. I was 2-1 in the end, I think. Brentford got one back late in injury time. I felt they deserved to go up, but they didn't go up, so you can't feel sorry for them. You've got to move on. They lost their main man, of course, to Aston Villa. Ollie Watkins left the club for a fee to be around £27 million, I believe. And in replacement, they got this guy, Ivan Toney. Welcome, Tony. Ivan Toney. You may remember Ivan Toney. They got him from Peterborough, but back in the day, he was on loan to Scunthorpe from Newcastle, and he actually scored against us in the playoff semi-final up there and done a little dive in front of our fans, didn't he? And then looked like an absolute piece of cake. And then he said something else then. Then he said penis. Well, I just said it. Sorry for anyone watching. They've replaced him with Ivan Toney. Is he going to be the instant impact that Ollie Watkins was? I don't think so. He hasn't scored yet. But you can only trust their recruitment process. They do recruit well, and they believe in Toney, and I'm sure in time he will become a top striker for them. They've played 2 games this season so far in the league. I'm not interested in 2 World Cups, especially now we're out of it. On the opening day of the season, they lost 1-0 to Birmingham at St Andrews. But last time out, they rectified it, got it right at their brand spanking new ground, Brentford Community Stadium, and they beat Huddersfield by 3-0. Now let's take a look at how the visitors will line up today. Boom. There you go. Well, I have some orange juice. Daniel's in goal. Interestingly enough, I really rate their old goalkeeper. He's not there, he still is their goalkeeper. He just can't get in at the minute. And his name is Raya. There he is, David Raya. I think him and Bolkowski are the best goalkeepers in the league. But after that mishap, shall we say, that the first goal he conceded at Wembley, he seems to have lost his place. The Lee Daniels, I believe that is. Look at the state of this guy, by the way. That's Pontus Jansson, I think, on the screen, isn't it? Looks like someone's doing something they shouldn't be doing. You know what I mean? Look at his face. He looks completely shocked. Henry, Pinnock, Norgard, Canos, Emiliano da Silva, Ivan Toney, the aforementioned Pontus Jansson, Mbuhu, and Dalsgaard. Not really interested in the opposition. There's the team. I went for a 3-0 defeat in the week. We're still going for a defeat. I can't see us scoring. It might be 2-1. We might get a goal from a set piece or not from open play, from a set piece, or you know what I'm saying. Lost me head there and at the end, but there you go. Someone says it's buffering. Oh, that is. Let me just turn off. Let me just off my Wi-Fi. I'm sorry to hear that it is buffering. It could be because my phone's on Wi-Fi, and I've just turned it off. So how's that? Billy Simon says Jansen's been putting your Jaffa Cake somewhere he shouldn't be. Yeah, it looks like he's definitely putting him in somewhere, mate, innit? Daniel Hollier comes in. Thanks for tuning in, Daniel. You said a 3-1 win to the Lions, in my opinion. Kovo, someone else said it's buffering. Are we still buffering now? Or is that okay? I'm not doing anything different than I usually do. Tom Mead comes in. 1 second. My God, I'm thirsty after that mammoth walk this morning. Tom Mead, Millwall lost 1 in 12 home. Millwall lost only 1 in 12 at home and undefeated in the last 3, according to Sky. Have faith. Yeah, I should have faith, mate. We got 4 points from 2 games. It's all okay now. Yeah, sorry. I have my phone on Wi-Fi. I turned that off now, so I'll just waste the 4G. But if it keeps you happy, it fucking keeps me happy. Steve Lee said, let's all laugh at Nottingham Forest. Steve's changed his face. Who's that today, Steve? That looks like, on first reflection, I thought that was, it's not, but I thought it was Jaws from the old James Bond movies. Let me know. Dawns. James Dawney, son of Millwall legend Alan Dawney, going for a 1-1 draw. I believe that is you, mate. Jet guessing by it's 1984 as well. Another ex-Long Lane legend like myself. Barry. Hey, Bazza's back. Bal, you nearly had me again there, mate. I nearly said it twice now, haven't I? And if that's what you like to do with your spare time, then make fair play to you, but I won't be saying your name on screen. Good old Bazza. So I'm just getting the game up. Barry, I'm sure, is getting something else up, judging by his name. Bazza's going for a 0-0 draw. Listen, honestly, I think I'd rather lose 4-0 today than draw 0-0. I cannot deal with just a nothing. Yeah, that was James Downey. His old man's a Millwall legend. Me and Dawns are two Long Lane legends from slightly different eras. I'm older, obviously. Daniel Story said you played with Long Lane. Cool, mate. When I played for Long Lane, well, that's another story for another day. We won fucking everything for years, non-stop. The only team that could get near us was Ziggy's. And Ziggy's contained Gary Alexander, Julian Gray, Leon Court, who played for Millwall as well, but randomly was a goalkeeper when we was kids. But yeah, us v Ziggy's every year in the LYFA Cup final. Okay, let's clear this up. John Davis, Burnley are after Cooper as the deal for the West Ham defender has fallen through. I was out on Thursday night, hadn't looked at my phone, put my phone down because I was having a night off. And when I picked my phone up, I was absolutely peppered with WhatsApp messages. Some WhatsApp messages coming through from people I don't know they got my number, but there you go. That's life. Instagram, Facebook, DMs on Twitter. It's one of the most I've ever seen my phone. What is going on here? And it was all about Jake Cooper. I've got it on pretty good authority. On the back of that, I did my homework that Jake Cooper isn't going anywhere. So there you go. The Chancellor of the Exchequer. Sometimes I recognise other names that I like, and I just pick them out. The Chancellor of the Exchequer. Going for a 1-1 draw. Listen, maybe I was too negative in the week, and a 1-1 draw will be fine, and not a defeat will be brilliant because again, we'll 3 games in, we'll be undefeated in the league. I just want a little bit of excitement, just for my £10. I just want a little bit of excitement. Oh, I'll DM you. I'm not saying anything. I'm not getting held accountable for anything I may say on here. Yeah. But I'll DM you, Simesy, and let you know about that one. Yes, Danny Ravel very correctly says Jed is due a good performance. He is. I think Jed's almost been a victim of his own success because he was so badly on fire that now he's just not on fire and he's just being a normal Jed. We miss and badly crave the very good Jed. Darren Story, says Cooper is worth 20 million. It's a lot of money, isn't it? But in this current market, what the advantage that Cooper has also got is he is not only a good defender, he's not only an absolute fucking giant that can get forward as well as defend very well, by the way. Let's not take nothing away from his defensive duties. He's also very consistent, has played so many games that's a massive factor in his value. But listen, we're not selling him. Don't hold the gun to me yet, but I've done my homework and I've got it on good authority that he's not going fucking anywhere. So, Harley Muller says you're hearing 6 to 8 weeks for Parrott. Well, that's what you're hearing, mate. Then that's nothing to do with me. Harley Muller, are you actually Hayden Muller's brother? That's the thing. Our toys, Juicy Jake again. Jake, I tell you what, if Jake gets a 20 million deal, he'll go from 6'7" to 6'9". It will make you feel that little bit taller. I'm not over the moon with the light in here. I keep moving backwards and forwards if that's better. But it's very dark outside and very dingy. Connor Deal. Connor's the real deal, and he's saying it's 3-1 to Millwall today. By the way, my pre-match prediction, I said, when was the last time we scored a load of goals? Someone pointed out to me, the last game of the season, of course, Huddersfield, we scored 4, but you can't really take that as a true reflection, I don't think. Why is he not playing Mahoney, Gary Turo asks me. In my opinion, he prefers Mason Bennett in that position. Mahoney didn't overly help his chances of starting today by playing average in the week, but when he was unbelievable the week before, Gary Rowett never started him anyway. So I think we're going to have, while the whole time the cup was on, we was going to have 2 sides, weren't we? We was going to have a cup side and a league side. Now, and then that way Gary Rowett can give everyone games. Now we can't do that because we're out the cup. He's going to have to, there's going to be competition for places and people asking questions now if they're not getting any game time. Could see a few people starring in the 23s. Hang on, what's this? MFC85 says, how's your room with your chair got space to celebrate when we score? It's quite a big room. It's actually in my front room. People think, oh, he must be loaded. He must have a games room, and I haven't. It's in my front room. but I just move things about a bit. So, but I'm moving soon anyway, onto bigger and better things. But yeah, there's room. There's definitely room. Come run around in with me if you like. I knew this had happened a lot today. £18 million reported for Cooper. That was actually a fake graphic that was put up online, by the way. It was just a very good fake. There's a little bit of Amsterdam love going on between Charles and someone else in the group. They're both in. They're both from thingy. 4-0 to Millwall. Clicked on that one by accident, but let's go with it. 4-0 says Mark O'Brien. I think that's less likely than my 3-0 to Brentford. Here we go. I already like the start of this message. I didn't even read all of it. Geordie George says 90 minutes on the back foot due to a lack of creativity today, but I reckon Jed will grab a scrappy late winner. That's a good assessment. That's a fair assessment. Don't forget as well, this is our 4th season back in the Championship. In 3 seasons playing Brentford, back in the Championship, 2017, 2018, we beat them 1-0 and we defended like animals that day. George Saville scored a first-minute opener and then it was a backs-to-the-wall performance. It was brilliant. I think Jordan Archer was in goal that day. Even he had a good game. 2018-19, we drew 1-0 at the Den. Lee Gregory got our goal, which was equalised by a great long shot, if I remember, not long afterwards from Brentford. And then last season, of course, their goalkeeper, Raya, again, makes a mistake, gets the ball. Jason Malumbi chases him down. He blocks his clearance and Aidan O'Brien runs in and scores the winner. So they come to the Den on the back of only 1 goal and 1 point in 3 seasons. But listen, seasons have gone and they've passed. That can change. But Jed Wallace comes in. Oh, sorry, Jed. Jed Wallace comes in. Cooper is going nowhere. You better up messing. All you need to worry about, mate, is what you're doing it down the pitch because we need a big performance from you, my man, my boy, Kenny Draper. I've said it before and I'll keep saying it. Woods sits too far back and puts our whole team in trouble. As we know, Kim, he's a fucking great player, but he is very sideways and backwards. Although he's great, he's a great ball player. I feel at times Woods, as good as he is, he's having a bit of a cheat up. He's sitting so deep that anyone can collect balls off the back 4 and distribute. Brentford are going to let you have that in them areas. Brentford are a very good footballing side today, of course. A very good footballing side. And it will be very difficult. Yes, good to see this one as well, by the way. MFC 1885 says, good to see Fielding is... Oh, he's put Fielding is back. He is back, and it's good to see him back. I'm pleased. And it gives me a little bit of peace of mind because, especially now with this extended lockdown, no football fans till at least March, I don't think you'll see any players come in there at all. We just can't warrant spending the money. If you saw the statement the club put out during the week that, we've got a severe... it could cost between... Us now not coming back till March as fans could cost the club between £1 to £1.5 million in profit. Yes, Lawrence Downs. We've got to do this, mate, and I do it all the time. Back to Bradshaw. He's our starting striker, so let's not get on his back. And if he gets 3 chances in front of goal to shoot, which is provided for him by midfielders, and he misses all 3, then I'll moan. If he doesn't, then I won't be moaning. If he works hard, tries to make things happen for himself, I think I've got a bit of a cold. That's walking in the rain. Power walking in the rain. Okay. Lots of people in. 172 so far. There you go. Harley Muller says Bradshaw brace inbound. That isn't easy to say. Wrap your lips around that one, Harley. Bradshaw brace inbound. A lot of love for Bradshaw. John Leah. Come on, you Lions. Millwall 3-2. Bradshaw hat-trick. Wow. Doublé, the man Doublé. Ryan Double, my old teammate, says 16-5 Millwall today. Massive price. It's a big arse, though, isn't it? It's a big arse. How did the battle ropes go today, Dan? Tough, mate. Very, very tough. I can feel it there in my my man boobs. What these actually called, though. These mountain under here. But it's good, enjoyable. Try and do a minute straight, by the way, then ropes, and then have a minute break, and then another minute. It's very, very difficult. But I put it in. I just about got home in time and had a shower. How's this one, though? Who is your man of the match today? It's going to be a tough call right now, mate, because we haven't kicked off yet. Yeah, pecs. I haven't got pecs, though, Mitch. I've got man tats. I'm 40 years old. I've got man tatticles. I'm trying to lose them, though. They're getting better. Jason Leonard, no relation to Ryan, are you? We will go 1-0 up in the first 15, then spend the rest of the game defending and lose. Could happen. The thing, I'm not doubting that we could lose. What I'm doubting is we will go 1-0 up in 15 minutes. What a lot of people kept saying was, "Oh, calm down, it's only early." Well, it wasn't. 25 minutes in, you're a quarter of the way through the match, and we never seem to start well, do we? Oh, it's just stopped the tumble dry. It's made me a lot. Oh, it started again. Finley says, have I got any bets on today? No, mate. I don't really bet, to be honest. I used to bet too much. I like to rein myself in. Now I don't. Very rarely bet. And always bet sensibly. Billy Simon says, why didn't we see it? Are you calling the stewards on this? No, do you know why? Because I did the walk and I was in a rush because my walking partner, she's not my actual partner, although she probably wants to be. She doesn't. She definitely doesn't. Anyway, let's just enough about her. She was late to pick me up, so that is why she said look, we had to be very quick. So it was quick ropes and into the calf before I got home for a healthy breakfast. But I'll definitely show you some rope action. I want to get a little bit better at it first as well, Simesy, before I start showing people. The teams are coming out. Steve Morrison says, "Where's the Bring Malumbi home brigade today? Didn't get off their bench against United. Well, at least he was on it. It's a good bit of progression for him. He needs to try and force his way in. He's not gonna have 20 games on loan at Millwall and automatically go, oh, he's so good at Millwall. Let's put him straight into our starting 11. It is not gonna happen. Here we go. A little interesting fact from Sparky. Thanks for throwing this one out there, mate. I like little things like this. Sparky 1. Bradshaw has appeared 45 times for us and scored 8 times. Well, if you remember, I think he got 7 in 7 as well at one point. So he hasn't scored since Newport in the Cup. So I feel for him. I do feel for him. But he needs chances, mate. He cannot score those goals. You can't stop. What is going on here? You might. What's going on here, Simesy? Going for me. That Brentford looked banging. It was lovely. And well in High Street, that was. Well in High Street. Very, very nice. Are you in my mind, Simesy? What's going on here? No, I didn't see Swansea. How did they get on? Chancellor of the Exchequer? You tell me. Because I didn't. Oh, no, Swansea were 2-0 up, wasn't they, against Wickham early. But I was just in a massive rush to try and get showered, get in, and get done. The teams are out. Is Thomas Frank going around having a little wander, shaking a few hands? Not got a face mask on, high-fiving people. Not really should or shouldn't be. George Sims says, Bennett or Mahoney today. It is Conor Mahoney. The starting 11. Sorry, it's not. It's Mason Bennett. What's it about? The team is now on the screen. Oh, bollocks. I keep doing that, don't I? There's the starting 11 for today's game. I predicted pretty much that side other than I thought it would be Smith instead of Bradshaw. It is Bartosz Balkowski in goal. 3 centre-backs of Jake Cooper, Alex Pearce and Sean Hutchinson. Marlon Romeo, right wing-back. Scott Malone, left wing-back. Ryan Leonard and Ryan Woods will hold the centre of midfield. Here comes the players now on the pitch. The Millwall team, Brentford were already out. And up front, Jed right, Bennett left, Bradshaw central. If Bennett and Jed fire, we'll be flying. But we've got too many nearly men. If you care about Brentford's lineup, there it is. What I really, really am hoping to see and use today is this following graphic. Oh, that's me. No, there. Sorry, this one, yeah. Back the fucking Bradshaw. I'd love to see Bradshaw notch a couple of times today. That really would throw the cat amongst the pigeons and get a few people off his back. Tomalas Bradshaw. Yeah, they're showing the team on iFollow a lot more attackingly set out. They're showing Malone and Romeo almost as left and right wingers. But let's wait and see. If they do play there, that's great. I think Leonard and Woods has become the first choice, and rightly so, because he does get forward, Bennett. Yeah, Ben Rama back on the bench for them. I just noticed that. Brentford line up in a 4-3-3 with Canos, Tony, and Mbembe up front. Mark Hines. I used to know Mark Hines. I used to play football with Mark Hines. For Slade Green, actually. Ryan Double, remember that? Weirdo. Mark Hines, he was a Charlton fan, though. 2-2 Wallace and Leonard to score. Come on, you Lions. If we do score, funny enough, I fancy It could be. Was a minute silence. Sorry, I didn't realise that was going to be a minute silence. Graham White, all the way from Dublin, Broski says he'll take a draw. I would definitely take a draw, and if we do, it's a good result, isn't it? Again. So thirsty. I have no idea what this minute silence is for, and I feel quite bad that I've not observed it, but I didn't know it was happening. So sorry about that. It just sort of blew the whistle. I thought it was going to be down on one knee. Does anyone know why this is? Hang on. Do you think Bradshaw got 20 goals in him this season? Very, very difficult ask. They didn't take the knee. No, it was a minute silence for something. Don't know what it was about, but there's a team huddle from Millwall. It sounds like Jed's giving the final chat. Oh no, it's Piercy. Alex Pierce is in the middle giving a chat, and we are just about to kick off. They didn't take the knee. No. Oh, a police officer that died. That makes sense. They did a bit of cutaway to some policemen who were standing by the side of the pitch. Okay. So it's Millwall to kick off. Jed Wallace will take it. We shoot towards the north stand in the first half. Bradshaw's looking like he's raring to go, jumping up and down on the spot. Right. Oh, they have just taken the knee as well, by the way. I'm saying nothing on that one. I'm keeping well out of it. Right. The game has kicked off. Wallace plays it back to Cooper. Cooper ships one long straight away. And it comes back. Goes up, comes back. And Mill will have the ball. Cooper with it again. He's going to clip one. Line again. Towards the head of Bradshaw. Bradshaw's not going to win that. He's got no chance. It comes back. And now Brentford have the ball. And they're popping it very nicely. But it's nicely cut out by Alex Pierce. Pierce to Leonard. Leonard to Jed Wallace. It was a difficult one for Jed to take, and he loses out. But Marlon Romeo now has it back. Marlon Romeo runs through the centre of the midfield. And he tries a bad ball, and he loses out. And Brentford are back in possession. Let's move that a bit closer so you ain't got to see me keep looking over there. I will have to obviously look at the screen, though, at times, and I will still refer to Jason Elvery. Jason Elvery. I've had £50 to win both halves. So if you're not a betting man or woman, that means that Millwall needs to be winning at half-time and winning at full-time. What do you put on that, mate? That's a bold bet. You're not only backing us to take the lead, you're backing us to then maintain the lead until the end of the game. Of course, that is what happened here last year and 2 seasons before that. So not impossible. Oh, no, don't. Oh, no. Right, Millwall in possession. Scott Malone on the ball to Ryan Woods. Ryan Woods to Alex Pierce. Pierce along the back line to Hutchinson, who usually wears different colour boots to that, or are they yellow? Anyway, it's worked its way into Leonard and then out to Marlon Roma. It's good. Space for Millwall. Ball into Bradshaw. Bradshaw does well. Holds it up. Puts it wide to Jed. He's got a chance to cross. There's no one in there. You know, it wasn't the greatest cross from Jed, but there was no one in there anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. And it has swung itself out of play and then come back in play. It's gone out for a goal kick. And look, it wasn't a great ball from Jed, but he got his head up to cross it, and there was no one in there. It's going to be a substitution, yeah? There's a substitution already for Brentford. There's obviously an injury. Number 3 is coming on for number 2. That's all I can tell you. Well, he's gone off. The number 3 for Brentford, I take it he's a left-sided player. He's gone off. I don't know what happened. He looks like he's walking all right. He's got a little taste of the Millwall-itis, I think. But 2 minutes in, Brentford have had some substitution. So just kick a couple more of them. They can have to play the game with 10 men. Millwall have possession with Scott Malone. He plays it back to Cooper, who goes all the way back to the big dog and goal. We'll go boom. There you go. Told you. Not the greatest kick from Bart, but that's fine. We know that. That's what you're going to get with Bart. Ryan Woods does well to head the ball towards Cooper. Cooper tries to keep it in, knocks it high down the line, which it does stay in. Oh, someone slips over there. Who was that? That was Malone fell over. Ryan Woods does well. Gets it back. And now Leonard switches it wide to Romeo. Now get forward. You two need to fucking get forward. Keep going, Leonard. Keep going. To be fair, Leonard, he's helping out Marlon. But now you've done that, move on. Woods on the ball. So deep. He's literally 5 yards in front of Alex Pearce, who's like the last man back. And he's doing well. He's getting the ball. He's on the ball again now, and he's popping it nicely, but there's just a massive detachment. Bennett helps it on. That's a good ball from Bennett. Go on then. Here he is. Go on, Bennett. He's done well. Goes along the outside. Crosses left foot. Shoot. Yes! Gets in. It's the Bradshaw. No, it's not. It's Jed Wallace. Goal. Jed Wallace, 1-0. 1-0, Millwall. Mason Bennett runs down the line, cuts in, cuts out, delivers it left foot perfectly, directly onto the head of Jed Wallace. And Millwall lead by 1-0. Get the fuck in. Mason Bennett does very well on the touchline, shows his strength, cuts inside the defender, cuts back outside the defender, crosses it in, hangs it up left-footed. Jed Wallace is there. I'll tell you what, there was 3 or 4 of them lining up in the box. And my 3-0 prediction is bang out the window, but I don't give a fuck because he heads it past Lee Daniels in goal. I don't know what he's doing as a celebration, but we needed Jed to turn up today, and he has turned up. Jed Wallace makes it 1-0 to Millwall after only 4 minutes of the game. Get in. Get in. No. So, yeah, 2-2. Is that right? 2-2 for Jed? Steve Lees, thank you very much, has donated to the channel on the back of Jed Wallace scoring. You probably shouldn't have donated because I said we was going to lose 3-0. But as always, Steve, I really appreciate it, mate. Thanks a lot. Tom Mead says, scoring the first 15 minutes and defend for the rest of the game. Look like it's going to happen, yeah. Jed Wallace just says, you're welcome. Cheers, Jed. Here come Brentford now, back on the attack. Ryan Leonard does well, wins the ball. And Woods lays it back to... I'm not used to this. I don't know how to react to this early start. This early strong start, should I say. Very good play from Bennett. And if these players can turn up regularly, we'll have a very good side, but just need a bit of consistency from them. Hopefully this will be the turning point for the season. Colin Moore. Someone else. Colin Moon. Sorry. Apologies, Colin. Thank you for the donation. It's very much appreciated. People don't know what's going on there. Super chats are open. You can donate to the channel if you want to. If you don't want to, that is absolutely fine. I'll tell you what you could do. If you want to do me a favour for free, you could. I'm going to put them on the bottom of the screen now. Follow us on social media, especially on Instagram. That is what we're going for. We're going for 10,000 on Instagram, and we're not that far off it. But Millwall lead after 4 minutes. Mason Bennett hangs one up, and Jed Wallace, unmarked header. Back of the fucking onion, bruv. 1-0 to Millwall. I'm so thirsty. Free kick to Millwall. Ryan Woods is fouled, surely. Or is he's giving it the other way? I thought it was a foul on Ryan Woods, but the ref's giving it as a foul to Brentford. And Brentford have a chance to stick one in our box. We hold a high line on the edge of the box. They're taking their time over it. Millwall hold a high line. It's crossed into the box. Marlon Romeo completely misses the header and it goes wide to Brentford. They got a chance to go back in. Yes, it is a fantastic start. Someone's just messaged me. Throw into Millwall. 5 minutes in. 1-0 up against Brentford. They just don't travel well to the Den, do they, Brentford? They just do not travel well to the Den. Steve Lee says 2 more goals and we'll be top. Oh. Imagine the backlash if we win 3-0 today. Saying after I said we'd lose 3-0. But I did really feel that, you know, we didn't have this in us. It's exactly what we did. We got forward. We got numbers forward. Jed's headed it in if you haven't seen it. But Bradshaw was also there. I really thought it was Bradshaw. I ain't done the thing, have I? I haven't done. I have got a Jed Wallace one. I do need to make new ones of these, by the way, which I will do with a new kit and stuff. But there you go. There's your first goal scorer for the day. Jed Wallace opens the scoring after a good header. Back across the goalkeeper. Perfectly placed header. Perfectly crossed by Mason Bennett. As I said, Tom Bradshaw and someone else was also in the box waiting at the back post. Jed seemed to find himself in between 3 Brentford defenders. And that's 2 goals in 2 league games for Jed. Oh, Scott Malone does well. Mason Bennett's doing backflips and everything here. Back heel flips, not actually doing backflips. 1-0 to Millwall. I keep saying it, I can't believe it. 8 minutes gone. Oh, dear. Steve, I've just stuck up, Steve. There you go. Well done, Steve. Thanks for the reminder. Chancellor Wright says, awesome start from all. Let's keep it going. Brentford have the chance now to... Oh. Sorry, I was talking to you lot. I looked away and it just sort of fell to them in the box. But it's an awesome start, Chancellor Exeter. Steve Morrison says, I can hashtag pay me for the reminder later. No, that's not how it works. People hashtag pay me, Steve. You know that. Don't be afraid to donate. Yeah, Gary Turrell very correctly says, don't count your chickens yet, boys. And, Paul Burgess says, have it. Jason Leonard said, now watch us sit back and invite pressure. There. Which we used to do a lot under Neil Harris, and it was frustrating, wasn't it? Just keep at them. You know, you might be able to keep up the tempo for the entire game, but just keep at them as best we can. There's 9 minutes gone at the Den. It is 1-0 to Millwall in the London derby against Brentford. Jed Wallace opened the scoring. It's funny with his goals during lockdown. I never get up and celebrate properly because there's no crowd there. So I'm always thinking, has it been disallowed? There's so many players in our box there unmarked. Seemed to have so much time. I thought someone must have strayed offside there, but they hadn't. It was a good pattern of play. Mason Bennett wins the ball back right on the touchline. Maybe a hint the ball went out of play, but he keeps it in and just creates something out of nothing. And warrants his start today. Great play from Bennett. But now Brentford have the ball. And I don't know what, he must have seen somebody thought he knew behind the goal or something. He just kicks it straight off the pitch. It is a goal kick to us. Mark O'Brien did call this before the start, said 4-0, it's on. If it is 4-0, Mark, I'll send you a no one likes us face mask. John, cool. This is I'd rather be saying Barry Muck. John Digger with, I can't say it, mate, sorry. No disrespect. 2-0 today, says John. That's easier. Bennett will get better with games, says Lawrence Downs. I believe he will, mate, yeah. He needs to stay fit. He obviously went off, didn't he, last weekend away at Rotherham, so I was a little bit worried that he might not be fit, but he came on in the week. And today he started and provided the opening cross for the opening goal. Brentford now have the ball inside the Millwall half. Jed Wallace, good bit of tracking back and forces the Brentford player to cut back inside. And he sticks it all the way back to Ponce Janssen, who's deep in his own half. And Brentford, as we know, like to play football. They won't rush. They'll be content to keep the ball and try and build pressure and move the ball into right areas at the right times, which suits us because we're in absolutely no rush either, being 1-0 up. Piggy D. Sorry, I know it's disgusting. I ain't got no tissue. I need to get some tissue at half time. Seems I've picked up a little bit of a cold today on my travels. Right, coming in, boys. Brentford now they've had the ball for since we scored. Brentford have had possession. What is the channel, please? No, it's not channel. It's on iFollow, mate. Go on to EFL iFollow, or just type Millwall iFollow in Google, and you can pay a tenner to watch the game. Rob Scott says, "My face mask, my face mask." Someone else asking for a face mask. Face masks are available by the No One Likes Us website, by the way. If you do need one, but I'm only giving them away, not for free. If the fella earlier said 4-0, if he's right, Mark O'Brien, you'll get No One Likes Us. No, it actually isn't. It isn't. For once. Yes, hang on. But I just put this up because I love this show. At the minute, I'll talk to you about it in a minute because Brentford have the ball. And have the chance. It's good pressing again. Good defending by Jed. Leonard does well, presses the ball. Woods does well, presses the ball. Brentford, Leonard does well again, but Brentford do still have it. It's nice play. Cross into the box. Good header by Alex Pearce. Very good header by Alex Pearce. Mitch Kelshaw says, do you think Beats and Grinder are shaking in their boots at the foot of the wall? DJ Beats and Grinder. If you don't know what Mitch Kelshaw or me are talking about, we're talking about possibly the greatest show ever created, which is called People Just Do Nothing. It follows a pirate radio station in Brentford. Really good. Peter Ryder saying 5-0. David Playgame says, I say 2-1. Yeah, it is Mitch, isn't it? It's so good. Chabuddy G's the governor. Mark Paris correctly says, In reality trust. I think I might have forgot that motto when I did the pre-match prediction. But yeah, there you go. They're just... Oh, what's happened there? Oh, fuck off. Little bit of an incident. Ball goes off the pitch. One of the Brentford players pushes Mason Bennett in the back. Mason Bennett just cuts in front of his run as he goes to throw it. I think it was the Ponce the Janssen. Went to the floor like a sack of shit, like he'd been shot. Good pressing from Bennett. Good pressing from us. We'll have to press him because we can't just let him have the ball for long periods. Andreas Strand says, right now, we are in third position as it stands. Mill will have the ball. That's not the best. But Bennett does well. Gets it back to Woods. Woods does very well. Turns out, gives himself a little bit of space and time. And he knocks it sideways 10 yards to Hutchinson. Hutchinson again on the ball. Infield to Leonard. Plays a 1-2. It's back with Hutchinson. Playing Brentford their own game in a minute. Just retaining the ball. But they're pressing us high and Cooper's on the ball. And I get a little bit scared. Woods outside of the boot. Knocks it into, does very well. Who was that? Ryan Leonard does very well there. And it's knocked down the line and cleared. Woods give the ball to Leonard. He was running at pace towards his own goal, a man up his arse. He sort of collected it and distributed it very well out wide to Bennett. Bennett played it forward one more. And we now have a throw on, which Scott Malone will take. He's telling the boys to get a little bit further forward. 15 minutes gone. Exactly. It is 1-0 to Millwall. Derby 0, Blackburn 1 in other scores on the screen at the minute. It's been a better start today than the whole of the 2.5 hour stream we did the other day. 274 people watching currently online. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. It is, was and always will be free. A few people asking in the comments about the clothing website. There it is at the bottom. No, that isn't it. Check out... No, that's not... That's our website. Oh, our clothing website. Yeah, there you go. There's the clothing website now at the bottom. www.noonelikes.co.uk. Of course, we've got another main website, which the link to that is on as well. That's www.linestv.co.uk. You can become a Patreon for £2.50 a month. You're guaranteed all Lions Lounge videos 48 hours before everyone else. Jason Van Blurt will be out tomorrow, by the way, for Patreons, and Tuesday for your usual YouTubers. And if you want, Super Chats are on. You can donate to the channel. Not a problem. Oh, there's a Brentford fan in the chat just putting pictures of bees up. I don't know if you joined late, Finn, but we're beating you, mate. Just for a change, 1-0. White Heart Dane says, Mönchengladbach are letting in 10,000 fans today. Well, look, mate, we're going in the opposite direction at the minute. We're going in the opposite direction. No fans until March is what our current situation is from old Bojo. Free kick to Millwall. Bang on the halfway line. Woods looks like he's going to take one quickly. Don't take one quickly. Just get people in their half. Honestly, I'm so thirsty. Not really, to be honest, not really. Nothing's absolutely happened since we scored, sorry. If you are just joining us, it is 1-0 to us. 17 minutes gone. Woods takes the long free kick up towards Cooper. It's cleared. And again, good tracking back by Jed. Done very well. And as a result, pressured their player into losing it to Marlon Romeo. And now, Hutchinson has the ball. Wide to Jed. Hutchinson's carried on moving. Leonard on the ball. Loses out. All right, it's fine. Here come Brentford, though, due to Ryan Leonard losing the ball. Marlon Romeo, that could be harsh, ref. It all come from Ryan Leonard losing the ball. Marlon Romeo got back just before the edge of the box. Someone else, people were talking about Blackburn 3 up, people were talking about. I can see on my WhatsApp group and on there. But in this game, Marlon Romeo tracks back, it's clumsy from Marlon, but I don't really think it's a foul. He's got the ball, but he has took their player a little bit, and as a result, it is a free kick to Brentford on the edge of the box. So people messaging me on my personal phone I can't reply because I'm watching the game on the phone, so I'm not ignoring you, but I am seeing the messages. Free kick to Brentford, 25 yards out, central. He's going to shoot. And he's fucking hell. He's put it high, wide, and not very handsome for Brentford, but good for us. It weren't even. What is he doing? What's he doing? He just. You know, when someone lines up and you think the goal's there, you know how you've got to sort of wrap your foot around it or whether it needs to be done to get the ball into the right area, and that's better. Jimmy D says, Dan, you're the governor. Someone saying, please get Finn out. Should I just fuck him off? Sorry, Finn. But I can't keep looking at them silly little B emojis, you cheese rolls. You've been dinged. Yeah, he's gone. I don't mind opposition fans in if they want to have a chat and stuff, but just the pointless B emojis. You had to go, mate. Finn's gone, yeah. He's been blocked. Brentford have a chance. Wait. Oh, fuck off. He's still in the box. He's not cleared. We got so many bodies behind the ball. It's good defending. Don't bring him down. Brentford now, ball wide. Chance to cross in. Does cross in. Oh, he's been bundled over. It's a penalty. Oh, no. It's a penalty for Brentford. Fuck's sake. Sean Hutchinson. The ball breaks free. It's crossed into the box. Sean Hutchinson bundles over their man. I don't know. It looked weak, but Hutchinson didn't make any complaints. And now it's a chance for Brentford to equalise. He's going to take it right through. It's a very short run-up. Come on, Bart. Come on, big, beautiful Bart. You Polish Panther. He's going down the middle here. Oh, he sent the keeper to fuck off. He sent the keeper the wrong way. Ivan Toney scores his first Brentford goal. Penalty, 1-1. 20 minutes gone. Casual as you like, to be fair to Toney. I told you, he always does damage against us. And he's off the mark in his Brentford career. Very little walk-up. He goes to the goalkeeper's right. If Bart goes the right way, he's saving it, but Bart just sort of drops to one knee. It can't be helped. And after that promising start, we are back to where we began. It is a 1-1. Yeah, it's a very soft pen, says Neil Baxter, and I do agree. But Hutchinson didn't really have many complaints, and I always look towards the players in that situation because obviously myself, like many of you lot, may have your fan head on, your what am I looking for? Selfish, like one-sided. What's the word I'm looking for? I can't think. I'm still fucked off because they got a penalty, to be honest. And it's 1-1 after 21 minutes. Well, look, I did say as long as it's not a 0-0 draw, I don't mind. But it's killed our good start. Here comes Ryan Leonard driving through. Go on, Lenny. Go on, Leonard. Well, he's lost it right near the end, but the geezer's had to clear it off for a throw on. And Ryan Leonard's gone on about a 30-yard run there. And going back to something my mate said to me the other night, and it's so true, and I've not mentioned this before, I have without actually saying it. No one dribbles anymore. Why does no one just dribble with a ball? It's so helpful to drag your team up the pitch. And when I used to play, the shout always just goes, travel with the ball. No one travels with the ball other than Jed. And Ryan Leonard just does very well. Is that not a foul, ref? Fuck me. And gets us right up the pitch. But as a result, the throw-on was taken. It came off Jed and went off. I thought it was a foul on Jed, as did Jed. Gary Rowett does not look happy. And he sent out Ben Thompson and Sean Williams for a warm-up. Don't know what that's about. Or I might just caught them warming up at the same time. Preston are down to 10 men at home to Stoke, says the commentator. Here come Brentford again. Marlons, don't get too central. God, they're keeping the ball. They're popping it around on the outside of our box and just seem to be being allowed to do so. But the shot is eventually blocked, and Jed does well, clears it to Marlon. Marlon's going to go on a run and lose it. It's exactly what he did. And the commentator correctly says it is one-way traffic at the minute. Biased. That's the word I was looking for. Why could I not think it? Bias, then. So, yeah. No. What happened to the FIFA career mode streams, Dan? They are going to happen again if I get time to do them in my life. I'm going to start doing them on Twitch when the new FIFA comes out. That's where I'm going to do them. So if you haven't followed us on Twitch, follow us on Twitch. And when the new FIFA comes out, I probably will do it. I don't really like doing it because I'm a 40-year-old man. I shouldn't really be playing computer games. But I will do if people want to see that. On the second part of your question, funny enough, do I shave my hands so people can see my tattoo? Let's try to get it right. No. But that popped up on my Facebook memories today. 4 years ago I had that done. I'm actually going to go and get it touched and need more done to it. So touched up, should I say. Kerry Lane says, Big D, why the delay? I don't know what delay. Was there a delay? 24 minutes gone on the button. It's Millwall 1, Brentford 1 at the Den. Jeb Wallace opened the scoring for us with a header from a Mason Bennett cross after 4 minutes. But on about a couple of minutes ago, 20 minutes, Sean Hutchinson concedes a penalty, across into the box. He's adjudged to have pushed the Brentford player in the back. Ivan Toney steps up from the penalty spot, sends Bulkowski the wrong way, and gets his first goal for Brentford. Opens his Brentford account. How's Mini-Me? We haven't seen him on a stream for ages. He was actually going to come around today and join the stream with me. He's getting older, mate. He's starting to get wrapped around his mates a bit, going out weekends, and they're hanging around with groups of girls and stuff. And he's into his gaming heavily, but not so much into Millwall at the minute. It all happens to the best of us, but he will. He'll be back at one point. So I'm just reading other messages. You're about Smiths. That pace. I'm about 5 minutes off the pace, says Kerry Lane. Well, I'm definitely not. I am 25 minutes and 13 seconds in, and I'm completely up to date, or completely up to date as I follow is. Mill will have the ball. Scott Malone tries a little bit of trickery, doesn't come off, and we can see possession. As a result, they've now got a free run on where Scott Malone should have been. But it's won back by Alex Pearce. Alex Pearce now to Bradshaw. I don't think he's touched the ball yet, Bradshaw, but here he is. Sorry, it's not even Bradshaw, it's Jed. Jed plays a 1-2 with Marlon Romeo. Does well, plays it back to Romeo, but he loses it. Any money, he loses it. He lost it. Kicks off for a goal kick. Marlon Romeo frustrates me, honestly. I just knew what he was going to do. I knew he was going to lose the ball. Oh, Marlon. For honestly, I know he's a Millwall player and you've got to back him, but for those who say that Marlon Romeo is the best defender, the best right back in the league, you fucking got to be on crack. Possession, Millwall 41, Brentford 59 after 26 minutes. No surprise, really. We know they like to keep the ball. They like to pop it around. Way up says, you're about 6 seconds behind. No, I'm not. I'm definitely not behind. Definitely not behind. The Bradshaw and someone's just spent £48.50 on the No One Likes His Clothing store, by the way. If that's one of you on the stream, thank you very much. Just come through on my phone. Bradshaw and Jed look alike. They do, mate, Georgie. When I'm watching it on the phone, so I have to stream it on the phone because I need the graphics to be on the TV, on the laptop. So I have to watch it on my mobile. It's the sacrifices I'm willing to make for you lot. Yeah, Millwall just can't keep the ball at a minute. Brentford it's wave after wave of Brentford play. One-on-one running against Cooper, puts it through Cooper's legs. Cleared again by Pearce. Pearce is playing well. Jeb Wallace is playing well. Brentford player down. Is that a free kick? Mason Bennett's caught one of their players and he's, again, rolling around like he's been sniped. As soon as he gets told he's going to take the free kick, I'm sure he'll be fine. Absolute dick. Oh, come on, mate. How is that a foul? Mason Bennett's run towards a player, stopped his run. He hasn't even touched him. Mm. 27.5 minutes gone. Millwall 1, Brentford 1. Brentford had the opportunity to stick the ball in the box from a free kick. Wide left, pretty much in line with the, sort of in between the penalty spot and the halfway line. But it's a good opportunity. We're holding a high line on the edge of the box. Bulkowski's poised to come out if need be. Yeah, fucking get on with it. Crossed into the box. Away. Headed away by Alex Pearce again. Pleased with Pierce so far. It's been a strong performance from the captain. Yeah, it was a ridiculous foul, that. Alan correctly says that was a ridiculous foul. He didn't even make any movement towards the ball. He just ran and just stopped. And his foot must have just clashed with the other geezer's leg. But this is what you get. This is what you get in this day and age with these footballers. Oh, yeah, look. Okay. So I'm only watching it on the stream, the iFollow live stream. My iFollow live stream is bang up to date. I've just checked it again. I'll check it again. But that's if you're watching on SofaScore or you're watching it on a Bet365 app, of course you're going to be in front of me. But, yeah. Listen, I'm comfortable that I'm not behind. Don't worry. It's another free kick. Marlon Romeo again with a foul. He's so clumsy. And I'm not saying nothing. Well, I am going to say it because I say it often enough. Marlon Romeo is a bad footballer. He's just a bad footballer. I'm sorry, but he is. And if you don't agree, then that's your choice. But Marlon Romeo is not a strong player in our team. Free kick to Brentford. Out wide. Dummy run, crossed into the box. Clear it. He misses everyone and goes to the opposite side of the penalty area where Brentford still have possession. Oh, knocked through someone's legs. Cross back in again. Away. Good defending again by Pierce, I think it was. Could have been Hutchinson on that occasion. But he's back to the wall stuff from Millwall after half an hour. Despite us taking an early lead, we've had one shot to Brentford's 4. Of course, our one shot went on top. Oh, Hutch, what are you doing? Hutchinson away. Oh. Cooper clears it. Hutchinson's left the ball. He thinks he's going to run out for a goal kick, and he sort of goes to let it run out. The Brentford player comes around the side of him, takes it back, and as a result, crosses it low into the box. Jake Cooper gets there. Hutchinson's now holding the back of his calf, like something. Oh, it's terrible from Hutchinson, that. And Jake Cooper saves the take. Oh, right in front of his own goal. He clears it. He was staggering as he cleared it. It bounced just before it got to him as well. It could have gone absolutely anywhere. And lucky for us, it ends up in the Dockers lower. People get me out here when I'm 4 seconds behind. We finally have the ball. Ryan Linden in possession. Bit of an hospital ball to Marlon Romeo. Marlon Romeo back to Bolkowski. Under pressure. We are struggling here. It's scrappy from us. We can't get out of our half at a minute. And for as good as the start was, we've just completely gone the opposite way. Or have Brentford up their game. You know, that is obviously, of course, a strong possibility. Throw on. That's got to be our throw then, isn't it? Throw on to Brentford. On halfway. Taken short. Played across the back line. Switched right to left. Now central. Ball into the channel. In behind Marlon Romeo. That's miles too long. And it's going to be a goal kick. Philopio says, Dan, I've always said Marlon is a bad defender and can't cross a ball. I completely agree. Sorry, but I do. I can't keep watching him and saying he looks exciting running forward, but he doesn't actually do anything with it when he does run forward. So, yeah, not for me, really, Marlon Romeo, but everyone else seems to like him, so good luck to him. Yeah, Susan Moody. Susan, sorry, not Suzanne, or is it Suzanne? I don't know. Here comes Marlon Romeo on the ball. Plays it back. Yeah, they make me nervous, mate, as well. Oh, fuck off, Jack. Sorry. I've just went to click one of the Lions TV messages off, and it's took me off the stream, took me onto the WhatsApp. Jack Carter's comment, by the way, in the Lions TV WhatsApp group was, Blackburn could end up winning this league. Wow. Chill out, Jack. There's only 3 games in. Yeah, good. Lawrence Downs, good point, mate. Enjoying that. Thanks for bringing that up because I forgot all about Danny Mack. Danny McNamara looks like could be having a challenge next season for the first team slot. Doing very well on loan, Danny McNamara. Been at the club a long time. QPR 1, Middlesbrough 1. Currently on loan at Kilmarnock, isn't he? By the way, Danny McNamara. Is it Kilmarnock or St Johnstone? St Johnstone. One of them. One of the teams up that way. But yeah, it is. He's a good player and he's progressing well, and that loan will do him a world of good. And next season, I do expect him to come back and maybe challenge Marlon Romeo for that first team slot. That's a foul on Jed, surely. And the rest played an advantage. Not really an advantage there, though. We would have took the free kick. Here's Cooper into the Brentford half to Woods. Woods sideways to Hutchinson. Hutchinson down the line to Romeo. It's a good ball. Romeo, it's not a bad cross, but there's no one in there. Scott Malone now on the opposite wing on the ball. Bennett on the ball. Bennett again tries to run line. Plays it off the defender, and it's not going to go for a corner. It's going to go for a throw on. Not a bad ball that time from Marlon, but again, no one in there. Just Jake Cooper's taking the throw for some reason. He plays a 1-2 with Bennett, and he's going to be... That's another throw on to Millwall. So deep, it's almost on the corner flag, how deep it is. The throw on. Scott Malone's coming across to take it. He's fucked Juicy Jake clean off. So do one, Juicy. I'm having this. He throws it short to Cooper. Cooper, right-footed cross into the box. Ryan Woods on the ball. Sean Hutchinson to Woods again. Woods plays it wide to Marlon Romeo. Not a good pass. Gets cut out, but goes for a throw to Millwall, which Marlon Romeo takes quickly. Back to Woods. Woods again. Still has the ball. Puts a long diag 20 yards back in the wrong direction. To Cooper. Into Leonard. To Cooper. To Pierce, who's going to go to Woods. Yeah. And we've ended up, in this pattern of play, we've had about 9-10 passes. We've ended up just going backwards 30 yards. But there we go. We stay patient. There's a chance now. Good. Now here comes Ryan Leonard on the ball. To Jed. He's got Marlon Romeo on the overlap. Marlon's held his rungs. Thought he was going to be offside. Woods on the edge of the box. Goes sideways. To Cooper. It's a good bit of play this from Millwall. Ball into Bradshaw. He's going to do well there. He's going to keep it in. Crossing from Malone. Oh, I'll tell you what. That's a good little bit of play. Marlon Romeo on the edge of the box. Chance to shoot. Oh, it's off the post. Finish it. Fuck. Marlon Romeo, as he's got it, he's on the angle, on the edge of the penalty area. Bodies around him. Here he is again with a chance to put it in the box. If he can keep it in play. He does. He crosses it in to the front post. It's cleared. And I just have visions of me slagging Marlon off and him sticking one in the top corner. And he's hit it. He's hit the post and come out. It absolutely whizzed past Bradshaw's head. Bradshaw was trying to get the rebound. It went past his nut about 100 miles an hour. And Millwall have a throw on deep inside the Brentford half. It was a very good pattern of play. It was about a 15-20 pass move that eventually got us up the pitch into a good area. Laid into Bradshaw. Bradshaw flicks it off very well. I thought he'd overhit it at first, but Malone makes it, cuts the ball back, goes all the way through to Marlon Romeo, who has that shot I told you about. And it was nearly 2 multiplied by 10 plus 1. Romeo done. It's a great little touch from Bradshaw. Malone makes it, clips it back post. The Brentford defender tries to clear it. Marlon Romeo's absolutely fucking sledgehammered one. Oh, my God. What a goal it would have been. So unlucky. Keeper beaten, went past the keeper. He's come flying off the post from out wide and shot past Bradshaw's head. So unlucky. But it is still 1-1. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, mate. Maybe I should do more of it because when I slag players off, they seem to do all right after that. Billy Mitchell, where is he? Says Peter Ryder. Billy Mitchell is injured. He is now, though, I'm hearing, back in training with a football. So early days, but he should be back. Hopefully October, which is next month. Sort of end of October. Here come Millwall again. Jeb Wallace with a chance to cross. Plays, fuck off. Plays it off the defender, but it bounces back, hits Jed and ends up in a goal kick for Brentford. They're going to show Marlon's shot again. I'd have happily took the grief if that had gone in. He's absolutely fucking sledgehammered one. It's a great effort. Keeper beaten, all ends up. And the rebound just doesn't fall for us. And it remains 1-1 if you've just joined the stream. Dan, mate, need to be better. Me? I need to be better on the team. We could both improve. I'm not denying that. Bradshaw out? No. Bradshaw's not had a chance. He's not had a sniff. He just set up a good chance there. This is not a bad shout. And I believe it's something that Gary Rowett has toyed with, or tried at least in training. Put Bennett up top and Mahoney behind the striker. I think that's going to be, but yeah. Is it? What's going on here? Will you ever get married again, Dan? I don't mind the big in Big D. Jesus Christ! I don't know what's happened lately. I'm getting a few bits of interest. No, I'd never get married again. I'm married to Millwall. Sorry. Right, 38 minutes gone. Played back by Hutchinson to Barkowski, who's absolutely sliced one into the Dockers upper. But there you go. That's what you get with Bart. You don't expect him to do anything good with his feet. There, by the way, just comment. I've just noticed there's a strong wind blowing right in Barkowski's face by the look of it, judging by his kit and his cheeks like that. So, yeah, we could be contending with a strong wind here in the second half. Hopefully, we'll have the. Dan, what's the postage cost for No One Likes Us gear? I don't know, mate, if I'm honest. I don't know. I'm just a model. I'm modelling today. No, it's that side. I don't know why I look in the camera and I just know it's there. It's weird sometimes. This is one of our loungewear things. But anyway, here comes. Oh, ref. No, Bradshaw gets knocked. I've said ref there. Just have it right. Bradshaw's been knocked off the ball there. Fairly as well. And Brentford have possession. There is 5 minutes to go to half-time. If you are joining the stream late, Millwall took the lead after 4 minutes through Jeb Wallace. A Jeb Wallace header from a Mason Bennett cross. After that, on 20 minutes, Sean Hutchinson pulled down the Brentford player in the box. Yellow card, penalty. Ivan Toney, as a result, opens his account for Brentford, sends Barkowski the wrong way. After that, it's been all Brentford. But then a couple of minutes ago, a brilliant pattern of play from Millwall ends up with Marlon Romeo striking the upright from 25 yards. Very unlucky. And on reflection, as things stand, you've got to be happy with it. You've got to be happy with it. I'm going to say it again, by the way, because I keep forgetting to say it. So I'm going to keep saying it every time it pops up in my mind state. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe. If you're watching on a tablet, if you see that little red thing there, if you're watching on a laptop, just click on it. It will subscribe you to our channel. It is, was, and always will be free to subscribe to our channel. That's it. You just need a Gmail account and just press subscribe. It is literally that simple. So we're picking up like 25 subscribers every single live stream now. That's why I'm going to keep doing them. Because obviously I enjoy them and I hope you do too. Dan Paul says, are your goggles designer? Don Paul. No, I don't think they are. Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure they're not though. You'd think I'd know, wouldn't you? No, I don't think they are. They're necessary. They're not like I don't wear them to try and look good. I actually have to. The left-hand lens, I have to have it shaved down because otherwise I'll be like a big bottle top. I'm so blind in my left eye. But no, they're not designed. I think I've got two pairs. I think I've got two, buy one, get one free actually. So these ones are free because the other Diazubalos, as people like to call them, were the more expensive lens. So I got buy one, get one free. Should have gone to Specsavers and exactly where I went. Barkowski, free kick, 3 minutes to the break. Ships it long towards Mason Bennett, who's jumped. There wasn't really any point because he's a lot shorter than the defender. And it's a throw on to Brentford deep inside their half. Both teams looking like now they're ready for the break. Millwall have conceded 7 fouls to Brentford's 3, so Mr. iFollow graphic is telling me. A little bit of scrappy play, and it ends up back with the goalkeeper. 2 yellow cards for Millwall, 1 for Brentford. I definitely remember Sean Hutchinson getting booked. I must have missed the other one. If anyone knows who that was. Liam Buxton. Dan, mate, get Smith and Mahoney on. I'll just make a quick call and sort that. Barkowski with the ball. Pikey Hayes. Any more Jaffa cakes? No, I've got nothing in the house, actually. I need to go shopping some point. I'm just going to hope we win the game, do the stream, do the post-match videos. Then I'm going for a nice ruby down the road. Oh, nice ruby. But I have a tandoori mixed grill. Oh, might have a prawn puree for starter. What about that? And go for a lamb paffia. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. What's everyone having if they're going for an Indian? Simon Wood, thank you, mate. Marlon Yellow, Steve Whittle, Marlon. Good boys, good job you boys are watching. Marlon Romeo was booked. So he'll have to be careful, as will Hutchinson. 2 of our back 5 booked is never a good thing. Here come Brentford with a ball, cut inside, in and around our box. It's nice play. They're a good football inside. You can't knock it. And Mason Bennett tries to hold him up, loses out, and here come Brentford into our area. Crossed in. Clear it. Brentford still keeping the ball. We're going to win that back, but Malone's touched that, so he's going to have to play it. And he's giving it away again. Don't know what he's doing. Goal kick to Millwall. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Badger says you've got to be out by 10 o'clock, though, Dan. Who's seen the meme, by the way? The meme, the Heather from EastEnders thing, where you leave the pub at 10:01 and she's like, collapses in the square. That really made me laugh for a good day or two. Oh, here we go. Simon Wood, lamb dan sack all day, every day. Yeah, I sometimes have a damn sack or a paffia. I know this will get a few comments. Karai lamb, cheese naan. Lamb, you've got to have a lamb's. Lamb's always better than chicken, I think. Chicken katlumbi. Is that a real dish? Hang on. What is going on here? Hang on. Hopefully having you, Dan, if I go for an Indian. Well, I'm not Indian. I'm Italian. But thanks for the stalky comments. I don't know if that's a real thing. I'm asking you to name dishes now. People are naming dishes I've never heard of. I don't know if these are... they're trying to get me to say silly things. Dan Fella, these strings are on point. Sweet for doing them. Well, thanks for watching. I'm enjoying them. It ain't as good as being there, is it? But it is what it is. Prawn puree, chicken vindaloo, bindi bhaji, aloo gobi. I don't know they're real things. What about a sag? Oh, Cooper, what are you doing? Bart comes out. A sag paneer. Can't beat a sag paneer. Beautiful. 45 minutes is up. There's 2 minutes injury time to be played. We've been talking about Indians so long. We're already nearly 1 minute into that injury time. Ryan Woods heads it forward. It comes back. Ryan Leonard. That wasn't very good, Leonard. I'm trying to be your mate and you keep doing silly things today. Ryan Woods plucks it out of the sky nicely and he'll knock it wide to Marlon Romeo. Get on your bike, Marlon. Come on. But just don't lose it. But don't play it 2 yards either. He needs help. Woods, get beyond him, Woods. Fuck what? Crossed into the box. Oh, it wasn't the best cross, but the keeper was sort of caught out by it. And as a result, the Brentford number 12 has to help it off. And it's going to be a corner to Millwall. It's going to be a corner to Millwall. Cool. People get thrown out the stream for saying things like they prefer a Chinese to an Indian. Corner to Millwall. Now, Jed Wallace is going to take it. Scott Malone's gone out there. Fuck Malone clean off. Get him in the box because this is going to be the last action of the half. Jed Wallace crosses it in. High, back post. It comes out. Shoot. Leonard, edge of the box. Oh, my God. Leonard. Oh, shit. It's not even funny because now they're on the break. Here come Brentford with a chance outside the box. And now he's fucking put one over the bar. Ryan Leonard wouldn't have a shot from the edge of the box. Completely. He didn't even shoot. He sort of dragged the shot, controlled it, and ended up completely sideways, which I thought was hilarious because it was like a really weird action that he did. But as a result, he gave Brentford the ball, giving the opportunity to break. The player for them does what Marlon Romeo does a brilliant 40-yard run, and then the final product, the end product, ends up in the Jeremy Kyle upper stand. If you sit in the cold blow lane, apologies for calling it the Jeremy Kyle stand, but that's what us posh twats do in the kitchen. If I could get that out, I couldn't. It is half time at the Den. 1-1 against Brentford. Jeb Wallace opens the scoring after 5 minutes, answered by Ivan Toney, they're showing now on screen. His penalty after a Sean Hutchinson foul puts it back to 1-1. And after that, a lot of Brentford possession, a lot of Brentford pressure, but the best chance of the half, other than the 2 goals, fell to Marlon Romeo. He's shot from wide on the angle, on the edge of the box, comes firing back off the post like a cannon. And we go in at half time, 1-1, and I've got to be honest, you've got to be happy with that. You've got to be happy with that. We started the game well, which we don't usually do. We absorbed a lot. Did I say absorbed then? I don't think it come out right. We absorbed a lot of sorry, some of these comments are throwing me again. I shouldn't read them until I'm ready going to block it until I'm covering these comments. But yeah, listen, it's a good performance. That's a short story, extremely long. That is what I was getting at. Steve Whittle. I think this Eliza bird's really trying to crack on to me. People are like, yeah, I go, all right, love, we get it. Yeah, we get it, Eliza. Thanks. Right, Steve Whittle, 1-1 half-time is decent against a good team. Every time I see Norgard play, he looks like a Prem player. They've got a very strong bunch of talented players, Steve. You're correct, mate. And it is a good, we would have took this before the game. Not just a point. I would have took a better performance. You can't play well for 90 minutes. I accept that. But what do we do today if I want to come up at the end of the game and go, okay, what positives can I take from today? Well, we started very well. We put together a nice pattern of play and scored a good goal. That's fine. You can't do it for 90 minutes. Dom Paul says, what boy band you in with a quiff like that? If I do that, look, it looks even bigger. Bit of a quiff on the go. My hair's getting longer. That's why I'm growing it. Trying to cover the bald in my old age. Right. Any God's sake. There we go. JB says 1-1. It's not John Berylson, is it? 1-1. Decent. Brentford, a lot of possession, but done bugger all with it. Yeah, but we know we're going to concede that. I was sure the players would have been aware and Gary Rowett would have told them. Steve Lees, you're a nice man. I didn't even know you had that in you. Steve Lee says, will Rowett bring Bradshaw on for the second half? I must admit, I forgot he was in the pitch for the first 20 minutes or so, but is a little bit of positive for us. Jed Wallace from the dressing room is pleased to tell us that second half we're going to thrash them. And I hope we do, Jed. Right. This is a good, interesting talking point. Tommy Pepper, the Pepper People says, am I the only one who would rather Murray Wallace than Malone? It's a good question. I don't think he's been very good today, Malone, so far. He's tried to get forward. But yeah, I don't think he's been brilliant today. Listen, the fact we're having that conversation, Murray or Malone, you've got to be happy with it. Got to be happy with that, John Robertson says, would Ben Thompson suit? So, by the way, put in the comments who we'd rather have, Murray or Malone. At the minute, I'm happy with Malone. I'm happy we got both, if I'm honest. And don't forget, we've also got Shane Ferguson there and Junior Tienza. So we're well covered in that area at the club. John Robertson, would suit Ben Thompson this game? You're saying it would suit Ben Thompson. Yeah, Leonard, I'm trying to become a little bit of an advocate of, but he hasn't done very well in this game. I'm not sure Ben Thompson's the answer, but it could be an option. Right, the half times are up on the screen. It is Huddersfield Town 1, Nottingham Forest 0. Oh, that was a result. Sorry, that was yesterday. Today's games, half time, Watford 1, Luton 0. No, that's also a full time. Fuck, they've gone off the screen. Let's leave the half times. No, let's not. I will get the half times back. Yeah, go back 15. Right, I'll pause it for a minute. Half times. Barnsley 0, Coventry 0 is half time. Birmingham 0, Rotherham 0 is half time. Cardiff City 0, Reading 0. Latest score is Derby 0, Blackburn Rovers 3. I think Derby have had a bit of a horrendous start to the season. Of course, our score, as we know, is 1-1. Preston 0, Stoke 1 at half time. Preston are down to 10 men. And the latest score is QPR 1, Middlesbrough 1. Tomorrow, Bristol City play Sheffield Wednesday. And AFC Bournemouth face Norwich. That'll be a good game. It was a Premier League fixture last year, wasn't it? Of course. But no longer. They are back in the grind of the Championship. Grassroots Football says, we will win. Let's keep it simple like that. We will win. Here we go. Way up comments on my earlier question. I'd have Wallace left back. Malone worth a go when Bennett goes off injured. Ooh, little dig at Bennett there. Ben Cowley says, where are you finishing this season? So I take it you're not a Millwall fan. I'm not sure. It depends on the goal situation. It depends on the Parrott situation. We don't often concede many, but scoring goals is always our problem. So listen, we're going to be safe this year. And leading on to this, Gary Turrell says Wickham, Rotherham. My nose is leaking like a sieve. Sorry. Wickham, Rotherham, and Derby relegated. Now, don't forget, Sheffield Wednesday started the season on minus 12 points. And with Rotherham and Wickham also in the league, no disrespect to those two, I've already sort of assumed we're going to be safe this season. I am going to quickly go and get some tissues. I need to blow my nose. And I know that's disgusting, but it is what it is. Our social media pages are on the screen at the bottom if you fancy watching it. And in the meantime, I will put our starting 11 back up on the screen just while I get some tissue. Give me 2 minutes, sorry. My legs ache. Fuck. Nearly back. And boom, I am back. Sorry about that. I had to go and get a tissue. It's better than wiping snot on my hand for the whole second half like I was during the first half. Classy. Right. There you go. Line's a bit better. How are we? Sorry for that brief loss in transmission. No one likes his clothing. Someone else just spent £15. Lovely. Hashtag pay me. Sven Nevin says, was the penalty a correct decision? It looked soft. I obviously had my Millwall fan head on when that happened. But you didn't see much complaint from the players or Hutchinson, which is something I always look to. So in summary, no, it probably wasn't. They're showing the replays again now. They're showing Bennett's goal. Bennett does very well, very direct. Pinpoint. What? Something came off during all that. I keep seeing it flip in the air. I think the Brentford player lost his boot. Jeb Wallace is doing this as a celebration. I don't know what that is, but he's giving it one of them. If anyone knows what that's about. Yeah, it was the Brentford player's boot that flipped off in the air as Mason Bennett twisted him up. And, yeah. Yeah, it was. His boot flipped off. Bennett stands it up. Jeb Wallace heads it in near post. Very well-placed header. Very bad celebration. So in summary, yes, I think it was probably a correct decision. Try and say that one. So whatever your name is, mate, you said, need a fresh striker, end of. How these paid 10 mil for that Tony. They got bumped, bruv. You didn't put bruv on the end, but I just did. They did spend 10 million on Tony. And listen, whether it's right or whether it's wrong, look at the amount of money they're spending as a club. Do you know what I mean? Did I just fart? Someone said. No, it was probably my phone vibrating. I got it on silent. I do fart sometimes, but I didn't then. What's the final score going to be? Well, I said 3-0 pre-match, so don't take too much attention to what I say. If we continue the way we are, we're well in the game. I think we need to. Oh, it's Jansen's boot to flip. Yeah, we definitely need some a little bit more possession. I know it's difficult against a good side like Brentford, but yeah, he did. He got roasted out of his boots. That's how badly Mason Bennett twisted him up. The geezer's lost the boot in the process. Steve Whittle's doing a bit of scouting for us, and he says the club really need to take a look at Luis Fernandez at Stevenage. Keeps it simple, will improve, can play centre-back or left-back. Well, we definitely don't need a left-back, mate, but good little bit of knowledge over there from you. For the minute, not going to lie. Junior Drive says, I'll take a draw. Yeah, I would as well. I would take a draw, definitely. Gary Turrell says, we currently sit 7th in the table. Just make sure my iFollow is up to date for people say I'm 3.5 seconds behind. I like that. JB Smith with a last-minute header. 2-1. Paul Edmead says, would you give George a chance up front? By that, I assume, in fact, I know you're talking about a young talent, George Alexander, 1,000,000%. I'd rather have him there every week instead of John Daddy Bavarsson. Why he's not in and around the first team, I don't know what to tell you. Other youngsters have been given their chance and George scores goals. He's streets ahead of some of them that have been given their chance in the first team. Let me put it that way. He'll just score goals. No matter what pitch you put him on in any situation, he scores goals. So, no, I don't understand why he isn't in and around the first team. Even when Parrott was there and Parrott was fit, which apparently he isn't now because he's injured, and I don't know anything about that. Well, I do, but I can't say. So, yeah, George, just, him and Parrott, I would have been excited to see them both in the fold. I can't understand why he isn't. Chris Ballard says, we cannot just sit back down. They will murder us. They can murder us. Change up front and bring on Smith for a bit of height up front. Also, Jed gone quiet since his goal, and Romeo needs to step carefully. Yeah, he does, because he is on a yellow card. Well said, Chris. Am I worried about side what is his name? Berani coming on? No. Freddie pulling anything on the Malumbi deal. It will not happen. Malumbi will not be coming back to the club. Forget Malumbi. He done well for us for 20 minutes, 20 games. Forget it, especially now with this new lockdown. It's going to cost the club about around between 1 million and 1.5 million in profit. It's not going to happen. M. Lewis, thank you so much. You've just donated £10 to Lions TV. It says, keep up the good work, Dan. We need a decent number 10 or a striker who is half Bradshaw and half Smith. I know exactly what you mean there, and can do both. Even someone like Maddison, who used to be at Peterborough. Yeah, it's a good shout. We've got complete opposite ends of the spectrum of those two, and they would work well, I think, in a 4-4-2, but we don't play 4-4-2. We have actually had more shots on target than Brentford. Brentford have had 5 and us, we've had 4, but 2 of ours have been on target. Only they've had 1 shot on target. And then also another stat is clear-cut chances. I don't know how they determine clear-cut chances. But M. Lewis, thank you very much, mate, for that donation. That will go to improving the channel, like this new StreamYard we've got, which cost me $20 a month. Super Chats is open if you want to donate to the channel. If you don't, not a problem. Jed Wallace. Here he is. The son of mine, the heir to the throne, the firstborn. Hello. How are you? I know you are. I spoke to you earlier. No, Shocky messaged me and says, can you buy me something for 10, 20 quid? So as kids get older, it's the only time you hear from them when they want something. So, yeah, I'll buy it for you after the game. But at the minute, I'm streaming, brother. Yeah, look, people saying, Chris Ballard says it. Katie Carroll says it. Malumbi was on the bench today. Malumbi has done his time at Millwall. He's not going to come back to Millwall. Forget Malumbi was here. He isn't one of our own. He was never a Millwall player. He used us as a lone stepping stone in his career. Good luck to him. That's fair play. Bonjour, says Steve Powell Jones. My son says, yeah, and then we're quits, lol. Yeah, so I didn't owe you, just for the record, I didn't owe you money. Our holiday got cancelled. Mine and my son's annual holiday got cancelled, obviously. So I said to him, I'll give you 300 quid because we haven't gone on holiday. So he's just been chipping away at that 300 quid. And he's got £20 left to spend. Thought we'd let your old dad off of school, wouldn't you? But you like your dough. You like your dough too much, like us. #pay me. Oh, here we go. Rocky Dog 6 says, just spent 53 quid on clothing, Dan, hoping to look the Lions bollocks walking around Dublin. Oh, nice. Listen, if anyone did buy clothing and can send me a photo of you, like wherever you are wearing it, maybe in and around the town, I can always always put photos out. Lewis Wilkins says, nice bit of family drama. Yeah, and I called the South Stand of Jeremy Cole's dad being aired live on our YouTube channel. A little bit of family beef. Why not? Hey, fuck it. Some random things happen in these streams. That's why we like them. Oh, Lee Gregory scored for Stoke. Danny Curtis kindly tells us on the Lions TV WhatsApp group. I'm gonna stay confident now after my non-confident pre-match prediction of a 3-0 win. I'm gonna go for a 2-2 draw now, and I'll be over the moon with that. How long, Frankie Fanning, how long does the No One Likes Us clothing take to be delivered? Good question. I think it's 7 to 10 days from when you order it because it's not sitting on the shelves. I don't really know. God's honest truth, I don't really know too much about it. I should know more. All I do is wear the clobber and get my cut of the profit. #pay me. But yeah, I should know more. Martin's your man. Martin's not on the live stream at the minute, but I believe because it all has to be made to order, it's it's all made to order. Then you have to. It takes a little bit of time. My son asked me again, is Jeff and the boys on? I believe so, Jeff. I think a lot of the boys got sacked, though, didn't they? A few people got tin tacked. I see a weird program yesterday, a weird advert with Matt Letitia and Phil Thompson, all the ones that got dinged. Yeah, Billy Jackson agrees. Says it would be a brilliant. It would be a brilliant results. Right, the game's back on. Kicks off, second half underway. Millwall 1. Brentford 1. Brentford kick off this second half. Of course, we shoot towards the Jeremy Kyle Coldblow Lane stand. And Tom Bradshaw concedes an early free kick. Pretty much on the halfway line. Again, I feel for Bradshaw. He's working hard there, trying to retain the ball for us. And he's just wiped someone out. Just saw the replay. And Brentford have a free kick. They play it short. Crossed into the box. Marlon Romeo to deal with. Fuck's sake, Marlon. Marlon's giving it away. Oh, mate, honestly, he got touched like a fucking trampoline. Long ball into the box. He's got all the time in the world. He just comes off his fire and bounces fucking 10 yards to a Brentford player. Luckily, nothing come of it. And now Bradshaw, that is a foul on Bradshaw all day fucking long. Thank you. Bradshaw does very well. Again, back to goal, ball bobbling up. And he does well to not only retain the ball, but win a free kick for Millwall. And now gives us the opportunity to get into the Brentford half. Woods is going to... Don't play it short to Romeo because he'll fucking lose it. He's played it short to Romeo. He's played it like a Jed. But he's put him in a bit of shit. Back to Romeo. Good ball from Romeo. Cross into the box. And it deflects. Sean Hutchinson, I don't know what he's doing up there, but he takes a cross which deflects and lands in the hands of that Ryan, the goalkeeper. I was going to say Lee Charles, but I don't think that is his name. Luke Daniels. It was Luke Daniels. No relation to Paul. Brentford now with the ball in the Millwall half. Step over. Puts them onto the edge of our box, into our box. Left-footed cross. Away. Fucking what a clearance. What a clearance. We got caught out there. We got caught flat. We got caught in all sorts of bother. It's a great clearance by... Is that Pierce on the floor? Cross into the box. Scott Malone. What a tackle. It was on a platter. It was on a sizzling platter for the Brentford striker. Scott Malone comes in out of nowhere, crosses him, gets left-footed and clears it for a corner, gets injured in the process, but now he's up. And Brentford will take the corner. 48 minutes gone, nearly. I'm 3.5 seconds behind. Cross into the box. Away. Fuck. I don't know how that hasn't gone in. Should have been 2-1 Brentford. Oh, dear. Whipped corner. Man at the front post does everything. Flicks it on. And it just needs someone to touch it in, but no one does touch it in. Good header from Norgard. And luckily for us, fortunately, it goes wide. Peter Ryder's still on my my timing. Gary Turrell. He says you're having a chicken madras later. Little bit too spicy, that one for me these days, unfortunately, with my lack of colon. Millwall, fuck off, Jansen, you knob. Throw on to Millwall, deep inside the half of Brentford. Bradshaw does well to hold the ball up. I thought that was a foul on Bradshaw, if I'm honest, but it's not been given, and it is a throw on to Brentford. Deep inside their half. It's a long throw, but it's one back, first time of a header. A little bit of head tennis. Ryan Woods will get settled on it. Knocks it wide to Marlon Romeo. He's in a lot of space, but hasn't got a lot of help in his defence. Hutchinson went to overlap and then stopped. As a result, he plays it to Woods. Back to Hutchinson, and we're just working our way backwards now. Back to Pierce. Pierce ships one long left-footed. He's seen enough. Reading go 1-0 up at Cardiff. Morrison with the goal. If you care about that result. Just thought I'd let you know. It pops up on my screen. So why not? $50 minutes on the clock. Brentford happy to retain possession deep inside their own half. I tell you, no wonder Woods was good for these. They just love to keep the ball forever, didn't they? And not go forward with it. And it's kicked off the pitch. It'll be a throw on to Millwall. Right on the halfway line next to the dugouts. And it'll be taken by Sean Hutchinson when he goes to get the ball himself. Laters, Boyski. I'll text you after. We've gone backwards with a throw, and now Cooper will ship it long over the halfway line. Bradshaw's got no chance of winning that. It wasn't even Bradshaw, it's Bennett. He's got no chance either. And the ball breaks, fortunately, for Brentford. Great tackle by Cooper. He's fallen over making the first one, but he still gets up and recovers for the second. Brilliant play. And does well, clears his lines. Again, listen, all Bradshaw is doing here, and it's not his fault, he is running along the halfway line from side to side, just trying to win a ball that's coming up. He's got no chance here. He's not even like a striker for us, Bradshaw. Oh, the cameraman's on one. What's happened here? What is going on there? The cameraman's shocking. He's broke away, and we have the ball. Jed Wallace should have slotted him, Jed. Actually, it's Romeo. I don't blame you for not passing it to him. But now you've done too much. Release it. Marlon with the ball. Does well. To Jed. Great chance to cross. Crosses it in. They do all the fucking hard work. And then crosses fucking Sunday League. Fuck's sake, boys. Here comes Marlon again. If Jed Wallace and Marlon's delivery was absolutely spot on, they'd be so much better, such better players, and they probably wouldn't be playing for Millwall, would they? Marlon Romeo is going to take the throw. Marlon Romeo now, back to Jed. It's going to be a corner. It's gone, ref. They fucking give a throw. Legend. Rocky Dog, thank you so much for donating £10. Fuck me, this is paid for... Just pay for my Ruby later, all these donations. Thanks for all you do for us expats, Dan. Have a Cobra beer in the Indian later, mate. Oh, thank you, mate. I will make sure I definitely do that. Really appreciate your donation. Thank you. Oh, I fucking did in Cobras. I know we're about to head up. Oh dear. I will be saluting you with that one, mate. If you're on social media, DM me and I'll raise a little glass to you later when I'm destroying some poppadoms. I don't know, getting back. I know fat people shouldn't talk about food, especially on camera, but the poppadom, that's the bit I like best about the Indian, is the poppadoms at the beginning. When you first get in there, you get that first cold cobra, that ice cold, and then you have a few poppadoms dipped in all the mango chutney. And in my Indian, it's nice down there, but they don't automatically give you the lime pickle. You have to ask for the lime pickle. Lime pickle's an absolute winner, by the way. Right, anyway, back to the football. Stop talking about eating before I start dribbling. Woods plays it inside. Nice 1-2 with Hutchinson. Woods down the line. It's a good ball. It's unlucky. It's very unlucky. Just gets cut out. But it was a right idea. It was more of a killer ball that we're looking for. You know, ball breaks to Millwall. Bennett hasn't done a lot since the opening goal. And Ryan Woods takes a fresh air shot, gives it away. Unlike him. And Brentford now advance into our half. It's a bit scrappy, and we've just retained it back. But we're winning it, they're losing it. We're losing it, they're winning it. We have the ball at the minute, though. And again, it's given away. Woods retains it. And we've got a good chance here. Come on, move. Jen on the ball. Get outside of him, Marlon. Marlon Romeo goes outside of him. Back into the area, left-footed. Hits one. Goalkeeper has to tip it over. And it's a corner to Millwall. Ash Bickley said, we will win this. I'll donate 50. If we win this, I'll donate £50 Lions TV. Fucking hell. Well, I hope that happens, mate, but you ain't got to donate 50 quid. You ain't got to donate anything. £1 to do. Corner to Millwall. 53 minutes on the clock. It's going to be taken by Ryan Lenardio. Is going to take the corner. Get straight in. Don't fuck around. He floats it in. It's too close to the keeper, is it? No. It's cleared away, and we've still got the ball on the edge of the box. Although Cooper's got his back to goal and a man up. Oh, and he gets tackled. Great sliding tackle, to be fair. And now Brentford break. Yeah, we've got numbers back, but they're doubling up on Marlon. Marlon does well to hold the play up. It's squared, and it's going to be cleared by Jed Wallace, tracking back well. Marlon did well also. Yeah. A move breaks down. It wasn't really anyone's fault, but the players got back well and fought hard there to get back. By the way, I shouldn't keep talking about Indian, but someone else just mentioned Indian again in the chat. If you've never had it, try try a non-vegetable farley. It's a big silver dish that comes out. You get a little bit of everything. If you're not really had an Indian before, or you're not sure what you like, you want to try a few different bits, get on a non-vegetable farley in an Indian. Absolutely superb they are. Aidan O'Brien, not even in the starting 11 for Sunderland. That's a shame. That's a shame. Pikey Hayes says, who do I think will be man of the match? Our best player for me so far, I think Alex Pearce has played very well so far. Who else? I think Alex Pearce has played very well. I'd probably say Pearce so far. I'm trying to think who else has played well. But no, we've done well as a team, yeah. We're against a very good side again, a side that once again going to be tipped for promotion. And I'd actually like to see, I don't really watch a lot of Premier League football, but I'd like to see them in a division, to be honest, in the top league. It'd be good to see. Because they are an exciting side, but they just don't know. They just don't want to see them help themselves to get out of the division. It's a throw on to Millwall. Freddie Pullin says, who is looking most likely to score, mate? At the minute, I'd probably say us. And we have the ball with Jake Cooper to Ryan Woods. White to Hutchinson. We're sort of just going to advance over halfway with Hutchinson's ball forward, which deflects and gives us a throw on. Just in advance of our dugout, I would say, towards the Coldblow Lane end. The camera cuts to Gary Rowett, who looks like he's, is there going to be a substitution? Why would you cut to Gary Rowett? It was just bad camera work again. Sean Hutchinson with the throw. Ryan Woods. Back to Sean Hutchinson, who originally took the throw. Back to Ryan Woods. Woods clips one line towards Bradshaw. Gives it away. And now Brentford have the ball. It's sort of 3-on-3 here. They're into the area. Get it away. That's a great tackle. That's a fucking great tackle. Sean Hutchinson gets back. The Brentford player tries to cut it back. And Sean Hutchinson slides and blocks it. And it'll be a corner to Brentford. 56 minutes gone. It's 1-1. If you are just joining us on the stream, it was 1-1 at half time. And in this second half, we've been slightly improved again. It's been pretty even. Whereas at points in the first half, it was slightly one-way traffic. Matt Smith is warming up right next to their guys taking the corner. He's not the only one. There's a couple of other players warming up there as well. I imagine if you put Smith on, you're going to put Mahoney on as well, which I'd like to see, personally. But at the minute, Brentford are crossing the ball into the box, and we can't seem to clear our lines. Marlon Romeo with a nice little header to Jed. Jed takes it down. We'll just get rid of it now, Jed. He plays it inside to Woods. Woods plays it back. It's good play, and he eventually runs it out of play. It was in that area that we have seen Jed caught on the ball so many times last season and cost us goals. That's why I wasn't too keen on him. Ipswich won. Rochdale, yeah, of course, we're in League One. Well, we don't give a fuck about League One, mate. Just keep us involved with the Championship scores. Come on. Where's the cameraman's fucking... What is going on here? He's got the camera on the pitch. All the players are running around, but you can't actually see anything because the ball was like nowhere near where he was filming. The fucking drip. He's back with Luke Daniels, no relation to Paul. Plays it to the left back. The left back looks like he's going to ping one long. That's exactly what he does. And Sean Hutchinson will win the header. 50p head, heads it to himself. Drops back down, he heads it again. Gives it away. Brentford on the ball. And good pressure by Millwall. Good high pressing there by Scott Malone. Sees the ball go all the way back to Luke Daniels. Bad clearance by Daniels. And as a result, I think Lenny just handballed that. He's got away with one. Yeah, it was handball, Lenny. Yeah, Ryan Lenny jumps in. As the ball comes down, it bounces, hits him on the arm. I could see from here it was a handball. The ref doesn't give it at first. He lets Leonard play the ball forward and then pulls him back and says, yeah. Paul Edmonds says, excuse me, this is the best we've played since lockdown. Since before lockdown. We're competing against a very good side. Yeah, we've done okay. Rob Austin is back in. Malone to get the winner. Simon Patterson says, Swift comes on, gets winner, and then that's our man of the match. Here come Mill on the ball now. Hutchinson. No composure, man. Tries to release Jed Wallace, but just nowhere near where Wallace was. Goes through to the keeper. As we approach the hour, it is 1-1 for those who've just joined the stream. Sorry if you've been in since the start and you've heard me say the latest score 15 times, but people join and go, will someone tell me the score? You're not that fucking lazy, are you? You couldn't look on your phone, check the score before you come on. Come on. Whew. Steve Lees is getting a little bit of a vendetta here. I like to see this angry side of Steve. Bradshaw doesn't get the winner, that's for sure. Lee Mason, how you doing, Lee? Hello, Dan. Just joined. How are we looking? We're looking all right, mate. We started the game strong. Couldn't have any complaints. Took the lead. Good bit of football. Good goal. Jed Wallace crossed in from Mason Bennett. After that, Brentford, as we expect, imposed themselves on the game. Started to retain possession a lot. After 20 minutes, Hutchinson conceded a penalty, which Ivan Toney dispatched. After that, it was one-way traffic for Brentford. Really, a lot of pressure and possession without much clear-cut chances. And then towards the end of the half, we put in like a 20-man pass movement, a 20-man pass move, yeah. Marlon Romeo hits the post from outside the box on the angle. And that was half-time. Since the second half, again, been pretty even. Good defending from us. We've been pressing high from the front. We've looked good. I think Alex Pearce has looked particularly good at the back. And well, listen, we're in with a chance. We're in with every chance if it gets a good side in this division, Lee. So there you go, mate. There's your summary. I hope you enjoyed it. Paul Moody, 90th minute winner. 96th minute winner. Cool. Rolling back the years there. Apparently, the commentator for iFollow said, we're seeing the best of Jed Wallace today, and someone doesn't agree in the Lions TV group chat. Virtual Hybrid says, Bart to come up last minute and score a bicycle kick. Wow. If Millwall scores a winner, would you do a backflip if they get a late winner? If I could physically do a backflip, I'd do it. But yeah, there'd be no backflip in here. Lorna Kelly said, give us a wave, Dan. Hi. Ha. Hello, Charlie. How you doing, Lorna? Thanks for tuning in. At the minute, I'm happy with this. I'm happy with the performance. There's actually stuff to talk about, isn't there? We can actually discuss and have a chat about the game and the chances and what happened. It's entertainment. It's entertainment that we're paying to watch. So at the minute, I'm happy because I can actually go, do you know what? This happened, that happened. We was unlucky. They scored a penalty. Was it a penalty? Romeo hits the post. We battled hard. We defended well. We scored a good goal. But there's talking points. Lately, after the game, I've been a bit like, what can I talk about? Because it's been very, very dull. Today has not been so dull. We're 299 people in the stream. Just give us one more. Just give us one more. That 299 is giving me the Oh, there you go. 7 people left. That was easier. 292 down to 292. 62 minutes gone at the Den. 1-1. Millwall v Bradford. Brentford. Fucking Bradford. We always done the fucking job on them and all, by the way. Absolutely languishing these days in League 2, I believe, are they? I don't know why I just blow my nose. Sorry, I have to blow my nose on camera. I could put a graphic up or I could just subject you to me blowing my nose, which I think is the route I'm going to take. Leonard's giving away a free kick and it's going to be a free kick. He knows he's going to get booked. That's why he don't want to look up. He yanks the guy down just outside the edge of the penalty area. He's taking one for the team. That's what's known as taking one for the team. And Ryan Leonard does that. Well, he didn't really need to because Pearce was coming onto him. Don't know. I think the Brentford player's been clever with that. I think he's used his body well. Although Ryan Leonard's reaction would say that he thought he was a foul. Sorry. Oh, that's disgusting. You can have that one and all. Get the camera clean on. Free kick to Brentford. It's central. It's about 35 yards out. I'm starting to feel a little bit rough. I'm really thirsty. Snotty nose. Better fucking call the COVID hotline. Brentford try to play it short. What a surprise the fucking iFollow cameraman missed it. But Millwall have the ball. We break with Mason Bennett. Very powerful running. Very powerful running. Cooper's trying to get on the overlap, as Cooper can only do. Cross into the box from Cooper. It's a fucking great ball. But there's no I nearly said C. There's no one in there. Mason Bennett's fuming and he should be. Mason Bennett goes on a brilliant, powerful 40-yard run. Jake Cooper comes flying out of nowhere. Juicy Jake, probably on his way to Burnley, will run past Bennett. No, he's not going to Burnley. And Cooper puts a great cross in. There's no fucker in there. It's a shame, and I do get frustrated with the lack of people getting on the end of crosses. But at the same time, we just broke away from one of their free kicks. So there's players trying to get there, but they couldn't get there. Cooper plays a flat, low, right across the six-yard box, right across the line of it. If we had someone in there, they could have just tapped it in, but they were still trying to play catch-up. Cooper showed some serious pace there, by the way. Here comes Marlon Romeo now down the other wing. He plays it off the Brentford player, but I think that hit Marlon Romeo again, didn't it? It has. It's gone out for a goal kick. Marlon Romeo. Marlon Romeo's run all the way down the touchline. And the cross that he does, it's like he's deliberately not trying to get the ball in the box. It's like he's deliberately trying to play it off the player to get a throw or a corner. I just get that feeling. We just passed 300 in the live stream by now. 302 people. Thanks for tuning in. We're just short of 2 hours in to the live stream. If you have just joined us, it's 1-1. No subs been made yet. Daniel Hollier has just asked me. No subs yet, Dan. I suspect substitutes are going to come soon. I suspect Gary Rowett's going to go and try and win the game with the substitutes that he does bring in. That's what I think is going to happen. But a minute, here come Brentford. Out wide by Scott Malone. They're going to cross one in. He does cross one in. Fucking hell, there was two of them queuing up. But Hutchinson wins the header. Woods tries to play out cleverly instead of just clearing his lines and loses the ball. He's done very, very well, though, by the way. He's kept at the task. But Brentford still have the ball. Marlon Romeo gets turned, but gets back at the charge himself. Does well, Marlon. Semi blocks the cross, and it falls to Sean Hutchinson, who clears our lines towards Bradshaw. It's over Bradshaw's head. There's nothing he can do. It's like 10 yards over Bradshaw's head. But it's good pressing by Millwall. Good pressing by Jed. Brentford still in possession. 67 minutes on the clock. Dan, can you tell my mate Dobby to do a hard flip down South Bank? I was at the South Bank Thursday night, actually. Dobby, you big cheese roll. Just get it done, mate. Get the hard flip down the South Bank, whatever that means. Probably says something that I shouldn't have said, but I don't know. Oh, look at that. Lawrence has got it to a T. Millwall winner, then Cobra and Curry later. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, Simon Wood. I agree, mate, what Simon just said there. I agree. Go for the win. These are there for the taking. I do believe they are. I do believe they are. And I think the longer it goes on, the more chance we've got of getting something out of the game. Their manager doesn't look happy, by the way. Just cut to him. And we have, we do have a chance here. I tell you what, Hutchinson's, I know he's conceded a penalty, but that one just a minute ago that he's cleared, he comes in the box. There's two people queuing up to waiting behind him. And if he doesn't get his head on it, without an absolute doubt, we've lost. We've conceded. But it's a brilliant header from Hutchinson. The back three, all the back three have done well today, to be fair. Alex Pearce especially. Cooper again, I would say especially. I'm just used to expecting that level from Cooper, if I'm honest. Martin Down says, Dan, do we look like we can hold on for a point or win the game? I think we look like we can win the game. Paul Berry says, bring on Smith. I think you could shortly get your wish. The boys with the Brentford goalkeeper. Brentford have had 56% possession to our 44. Doesn't really feel that way. I'm watching the game. 320 people now in the chat. Thanks for tuning in. There's our social media outlets at the bottom of the page right now. Twitter, we are TV_Lions. Insta, we are TV Lions. Facebook, we're also TV Lions. And Twitch, we are TV_Lions. The Twitch, I'm going to start doing FIFA streams when the new FIFA comes out on Twitch. So there's no content on Twitch yet. But if you like that sort of palaver, get ready for it because it's coming. Here comes Marlon down the right wing. I know I've been critical of Marlon, but he's not really got anyone helping him here. And he's done very well. Cuts it back. Oh, Leonard, unlucky. Oh, Bennett. Marlon Romeo runs down the wing. He cuts the ball back. It's not a great cross. It's very flat. But what he does is instead of just kicking it in the middle, he cuts it back to the edge of the box. I don't think he saw Leonard, but it was very unlucky. Leonard runs to the ball, sort of gets in a half short shot, but half tackle at the same time. That makes sense. No, he gets a shot away. It's blocked. And then Bennett fucks up the rest of it, really. I can't think of a better way to put that. But yeah, never mind. It's going well. Come on, you Lions. Yeah, I think people can sense a little bit of momentum building. Dave Shields is going 3-1 Millwall. Simon Wood, yeah. It's coming. Come on, you Lions, says Simon Wood. You do get the feeling if you're watching the game. If you're watching the game, you can maybe sense it like I can. I feel like something's building here. And listen, it's been a good performance. You can't knock it. Ryan Woods has got the ball. Plays it inside to Jed. Jed knocks it in the Marlon, then gets on his bike, which creates a little bit of... Don't lose it, Marlon. Gives it to Jed. Jed's 3 men on him. He tries to play it off the Brentford player, and he tries to go down at the same time and get a goal kick. He ends up with nothing, and Brentford are now in possession. Oh, that's a great block, that. That's a great block by Pearce. I actually think Pearce has been our man of the match so far. I've got to tell you, I've got to be honest. Pearce has been very, very good as far as I'm concerned. I'm just clearing a little runway. I've got a feeling we're going to score, so I'm just clearing a little runway in case we do. Here comes Jed Wallace. Again, there's no one in the box. It's a good ball from Jed. Touchback, finish it! Oh, you fucking idiot! Fucking Bradshaw, you absolute fucking dickhead! Jed runs down the wing. He plays it back. Oh, my God. Who was that that's the fucking backflipped it? Jed knocks it in. Mason Bennett back heels it to Bradshaw. He's level with a penalty spot. He's in the centre of the goal. He spanks it right-footed and he puts it fucking wide. Oh, here we come again. I can't believe I thought it was in. Look, he didn't miss by much. The keeper was beaten. He caught it well, but he's fucking kicked it wide. And yes, it was only just wide, but fuck me, brothers. You've got to fucking score that. Fucking hell. Oh. It was a very good team move. Yes, it was a great bit of football. Oh, but he's not helping himself, is he? You know when someone don't help themselves? And I feel for him. Listen, he didn't want to fucking miss it, but he has missed it. That's the bottom line. And then you can't argue a case for him then if he starts missing chances like that. Here come Millwall again. Shot from long range. Who was that? Mason Bennett runs down the wing, cuts in central. He looks like he's blowing out his arse, to be fair. He's putting a good shift, Bennett. But it's not going to be us that make a substitution. It's going to be Brentford. 72 minutes. Berahino. Is it Berahino or Benrani? Benrani, isn't it? They brought him on now. Brilliant. Yeah, Tom, spot on, mate. Perfect example of a player with that confidence. That would have hurt him. I feel sorry for him. But, yeah. Now people were, wow. Bradshaw for Smith. Time to bring Smith on now. Fresh air on for Bradshaw. Fuck's sake, brothers. That could have been his moment. That could have been Tom Bradshaw's, little bit of confidence he so badly needed. He can't be missing that. I'm sorry. I've backed him and I've backed him. Brentford into our area. Cut back. Oh, away. Fuck, that could be a foul. Away. It's cleared. Oh, this is getting nervy. But listen, at least he's getting the old blood going and the old juices flowing. It's good. It's a bit of excitement. It's what we fucking want. Yeah, calm myself down. The colliery. And the Shong. Oh. Someone said we need Troy Parrott on a permanent. We need him to fucking play first. Such a good move as well. Brilliant from Jed Wallace. Great ball in. Unbelievable touch from Mason Bennett to put it on a fucking sizzling platter for Tom Bradshaw. And I was going to say did everything right. We didn't because he didn't fucking score. But he caught it perfectly. It absolutely flew. But it's just well done, Jed. Good tracking back from Jed again. Unlucky. Just didn't win it. We did win it. But then Leonard lost it, and now Brentford have a chance. They're on the edge of our box. It is a very open game. It's a good game. It's an exciting game to watch. Jake Cooper goes to clear it left-footed in that direction. He ends up coming off his big toe now and going over the bar, and it will be a corner to Brentford. A few players on both sides blowing hard. It's been a good game. Cooper. Oh. Someone said there, Alexander. Right? I'm telling you now, if George gets that chance, he's not missing that. Never in a fucking million years. Chris Cowap. You relate to Ricky Cowap? Because that's the name I see pop up on Facebook, and it's quite an unusual surname, isn't it? Distinctive surname. Yeah, I can't defend that. You're right. Spot on, Chris. I can't defend him now. Not after that. But yeah, listen, people are going about George Alexander. Yeah, in the chat, he would have scored without doubt. I promise you, he'd have scored that. So, but he's not here. He's not in the squad. So it's all what ifs and maybes. The player we have got, put it wide. Corner to Brentford. A lot of pushing and shoving. Marlon Romeo's ended up on his arse in the goal net. The ref's going to have a word. 75 minutes gone. Millwall 1, Brentford 1. We should be in the lead. They're showing the replay of a little bit of argy bargy. I'm going to call it onion bargy in keeping with the theme today. I thought that's Bradshaw's moment. Up in lights on the screen. Tom Bradshaw. Corner from Brentford, cleared away, and there's no one out there. They've got the ball, got acres of space. They're going to stick one back in the box. I think he does, and it's headed. Oh, it's missed. Hutchinson went for the header, missed it. It's ended up out wide by Marlon Romeo's side of the pitch, and he holds him up. Crossed in by Brentford, headed away by Pearce, who has been our man of the match, in my opinion. Brentford still with a chance. Ben Rana puts one in. Get it away, boys. We're defending for our lives here now. That can happen if you miss a chance as well. Not only does it not put you in the lead, but the momentum can swing. And now Brentford have got their fucking tails up through nothing other than buzzing off a chance that we've missed. And they've got the ball on the edge of our box. Slotted in. Bolkowski's going to get that. 76 minutes gone. Nearly 77 minutes gone. It could be time. Well, look, people saying we need a change. I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, we're well in the game. So, do we stick or do we twist? It's a difficult decision to make. Luckily for us, it's not our decision to make. Up to nearly 350 people now watching in the chat. Ryan Leonard heads one forward. Tom Bradshaw wins the header and gives it away. Oh dear, poor old Bradders. I don't know what's saying. Poor old Bradders. He's going to cost us fucking 3 points. Millwall have the ball back with Alex Pearce. He knocks it too. I tell you who's gone very quiet. Ryan Woods has gone very quiet. Just noticed. Usually can always saying his name throughout the string, but it seems to not said a lot about him lately. Jed Wallace has the ball wide. Ryan Leonard does well and gives it to him. The game's starting to slow down a bit now. The tempo's starting to slow down a little bit. Yeah, Zafar Ozcan says twist. He's twisting. I'd like to twist as well, mate, to be honest. Oh. No, that wasn't the comment I was looking for. Sorry, mate. Where was your comment? Yeah, ice moving up. Alan Flory's twisting and all. Daniel Holly is twisting. Let's go for it. And he is going for it. On come the double act. There with it's not. Fuck it. Oh, you are fucking joking me. He's bringing on Bavardson. He's bringing on a double substitution. He's definitely bringing on Bavardson. So I was looking at you and I wasn't looking at the screen. And as it cut away, I just quickly saw Bavardson. Who is it then? Bennett and Bradshaw make way for Mahoney and Bavardson. Wow. Double substitution. Bennett has done well, but he's definitely out of gas. And Bradshaw come off. Connor Mahoney comes on. I was expecting, I think you was all expecting Matt Smith to come on with him. He's put the fucking dad bod on. Oh, good God. Good fucking God. What chance you got here, honestly? Why has he not put Smith on? Alex Pearce with the ball. Puts it wide to Malone. Malone nicely chested on to Mahoney. Mahoney tries a back flick to give it back to Malone and loses it. And Brentford now have the ball. Oh, 2-on-2 for Brentford. Oh, great tackle by Pearce. Great tackle by Pearce. Great tackle by Woods. Tackles are flying in. And as a result, the ball breaks and Millwall have it with Jed Wallace. But Varson holds it up and gives it back to Wallace. Does well. Jed's running central at the goal. He's got 2 on the left. Here comes Malone. Oh, Mahoney that was, sorry. Mahoney shoots. But Varson did well there. He held the ball up. Maybe that's what this guy keeps asking these comments. And now he's asking in capital letters, mate, there's 10 minutes left. You've missed the boat. It's on iFollow. I've said this twice there, I think. Simon Wood says, how is Matt Smith feeling right now? Gary Rowe obviously doesn't think the game's sort of calling out for Smith, does he? He thinks it's a Bradshaw-type game, but Bradshaw's out of legs. And he wants someone to hold the ball up and chase down defenders and work hard, which, you know, Matt Smith maybe isn't going to do. But, yeah. No, in my luck, or I'll take it, but Varson will end up scoring the winner. But we'll definitely, as I say, we'll definitely take that. I'm not proud enough. You know, I'm not a proud man. I'll happily just take a result and say I was wrong. It's fine. Pearce puts one forward into sort of a nothing area, and it's going to go away for a goal kick to Brentford with 9 minutes left plus injury time. And again, look, we're looking the stronger here. We're looking the more likely, but we've been here a million times in Millwall. If it ends 1-1, I'm happy. But we've seen it so many times before. We don't take our chances, and then bosh. Now it's going to happen at the fucking other end. That's my only concern at the minute. But yeah, someone rightly says, George Sims, come on, Varson. Let's get behind him. You're right. That's me being too negative. I just really want to win the game, that's all. And we're in possession. Brentford look a little bit like their races run. They look out of gas. They look content to sit and they'd be happy with a point. I mean, of course, never an easy place to come here, well, despite what we may feel sometimes about our own team's performance. You know, it's not going to be easy for them, any team, to come to here. Cardiff 1, Reading 2. Lee Tomlin gets one back for Cardiff. Hutchinson's on the ball to Romeo. Romeo to Jed. Back inside to Romeo. Jed sold him a little bit short, but the ball ends back with Ryan Leonard, who knocks it all the way back to Alex Pearce, who gives it to Woods, because Woods was standing on his toes and Woods has given it away. And Alex Pearce saves the fucking day with a brilliant slide tackle. Brilliant slide tackle. Brentford players down. Fuck him. Get on with it. Get on with it. Millwall coming forward despite Brentford's player on the floor. Jed Wallace gets on the overlap. Get in the box. Get in the box. We're coming backwards with the ball. Jed's just running back. What's he doing? Marlon Romeo on the ball now. Oh, Marlon. Fucking hell. He's looking right at their player and just kicks it straight to his feet. Surely he must have realised where the shape his body was at, the angle he's kicked the ball. He must have realised that was going to happen. Well done, Marlon. He's just won the ball back anyway. And now he releases Bavarsson, who's got a little bit of space out wide, but there's no one in the middle. Bavarsson goes round the left back, crosses it in. Okay, it's a shit cross, but it didn't matter if it was a good cross. There was no one in there. I'll be tempted to stick Thompson on it now for Leonard, just to you know, be a bit forward thinking. Ball over the top. Brentford into the area. He's one-on-one with Alex Pearce. Alex Pearce does very well to hold him up. He tries to lay it back, and Ryan Leonard cuts it out. Jed has the ball now. Jed tries to do a fucking Cruyff turn and gives the ball away, and then concedes a free kick. The position we've seen Jed so many times, I don't know why he's fucking moaning, because he ain't got a football brain at times, Jed. What he did a few times last season, he conceded goals. He gave the ball away in vital areas, Jed. If you know what I'm talking about, the games I'm talking about, he did it on telly a couple of times. He doesn't learn from his fucking mistake. He's just done it again, and now he's surprised that the referee's given a free kick. And Brentford have a free kick. 83 minutes on the clock. It's 1-1 at the Den between Millwall and Brentford. Jed Wallace opened the scoring after 5 minutes. Ivan Toney's reply for Brentford from the penalty spot after 20. Brentford had the better of the first half. Marlon Romeo at the post at the end of the first half. We've had the better of the second half. Tom Bradshaw was handed a chance on a plate to score, didn't take it. Brentford have a free kick. And they're going to ship one into the box. Away. Header was won by a Brentford player, by Pontus Jansson, but headed over the bar by Jansson. God's sake. Row it out, says James B. Yeah, 100%, mate. Simon Wood said Alex Pearce, hands down, man of the match. We'd be down without his contributions. Susan Moody says, I absolutely want Rout to explain why he continuously leaves Smith on the bench. I know Kenny Draper from Lions TV will be sympathising with you there. He cannot work out as our top scorer why he doesn't play every week. But he played 90 minutes on Tuesday, didn't he? So he's probably not got the legs for it. Surprised he played Tuesday. Brentford again with the ball out wide, crosses in, headed away by Sean Hutchinson. Brentford again with a ball into the box. That's a fucking great ball from Ben Rama. And it's again an unbelievable header. Is that Alex Pearce again? It was Alex Pearce. A brilliant ball from Ben Rama. It's on Ivan Toney's head. And Pearce gets in between. Oh my God. Now, that's an unbelievable saving header from Pearce, from Alex Pearce, the skipper. And he's been unbelievable, Pearce, by the way. And I've been and I've not been oversure of him being a major contributor this season, but he has been so far in this game. Corner to Brentford, hung up to the penalty area. It's one. A header from Sean Hutchinson. And the ball breaks, goes all the way back to the only Brentford player in their half. He's on the halfway line. He ships another left-footed one, quite flat. That's going to have to be dealt with, though, and it is dealt with again by Sean Hutchinson. The back three have been very good today. Mahoney just helps it long, helps it clear. Go on! Oh, it breaks. Be composed. But Varson on the ball. Give it. Jed's on the ball. We've got a chance now. We're going to attack their penalty area. Jed goes round two of them. Look for the cross. Cuts it far post. Oh, unlucky. Corner. This is more like it. This is excitement. This is what we want. Jed Wallace does well. But Varson did well, in defence of him. Jed Wallace hangs one up to the left, the back post from the left. Malone was that Malone in there randomly on the other side of the pitch, and it's headed away. The Brentford players are down on their haunches, breathing out their arse. Conor Mahoney is going to take the corner. Mahoney's going to whip one in. He's headed away. He's going to get the opportunity. It's going to come to Jed. Jed's going to miss Mahoney out. He's going to swing one in right foot, which he does. Cooper wins it. Oh, fuck. Bollocks. Cooper wins it, heads it back across, and I think it was Sean Hutchinson throws his body. It was just in front of him. Oh, so unlucky. Gary Rowett applauds from the dugout. It's a great header from Cooper. He wasn't going for goal either. He's heading it back across, and it's just a yard in front of Hutchinson who throws his body at it. And it's very unlucky. Very unlucky. My mate just texted me and said, what a performance, by the way. It's been a brilliant performance. Pearce outstanding, yeah. And he ain't watching the live stream. Come on, boys. 389 people. When this happens towards the end, people jump on it for the last bit. Come on, boys. Throw on. Come on. The referee gave the throw on to Brentford. The linesman said, no, it's a Millwall throw. Conor Mahoney's wrestling with Pontus Jansson trying to get the ball back. Jansson's trying to waste time because he can sense the way this one's going to go. Alex Pearce clips one in the channel. Provides some challenges for it. Puts a good bit of pressure on. And it hasn't gone out. It stayed in. Ryan Woods, bring it down, Woods. You had all the time in the fucking world there. That's a foul! It is a foul. Sorry. Free kick to Millwall. 88 minutes on the clock. 1-1, in case you are just joining us. We're going to get the opportunity to put a free kick in here from a very good area, a very good angle. But Varson's been absolutely clattered there. There was a pointless foul as well. But maybe frustration is setting in with a few of the Brentford players. You've got Jed Wallace standing over it. You've got Conor Mahoney standing over it. It is on the side of the pitch of Conor Mahoney. 88 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. Brentford hold their line high on the edge of the box. Conor Mahoney puts up one hand. He looked like he's going to... Jed takes it. In swinger. Cleared away. Only as far as Leonard. Leonard helps it back in. Finish it! Oh, you fucking idiot! Oh. It comes out to Ryan Leonard. Oh, it was offside anyway. Comes out to Ryan Leonard. Ryan Leonard does a brilliant little dink over. Alex Pearce is standing there. It goes under his foot. He was central. He could have just stopped it and scored. It was offside anyway. We didn't realise that at the time. Well, it's unlucky. And you can't knock Pierce. He's been a fucking absolute warrior today. The boys back with Bulkowski. You can see the Millwall players saying, quickly, let's move the ball. They can sense it. I can sense it. You can all sense it in the comments. It could happen. It could yet happen. There's only 30 seconds of normal time left on the clock. Come on, boys. Good high pressing again. Good high pressing. The ball is going to go back to Bartosz Bulkowski. Mate, I'll just shit one long now. There's 8 seconds left. Yeah, Bart's saying get up. Just stick it on them now because they're jaded. They're jagged. They're worried. Bulkowski, where's he kick that? But Varson could win the header. Doesn't win the header. It's unlucky. It's 3 additional minutes. The ball goes up from the 4th official. And now Brentford have possession in our half. Come on, boys. Don't fucking lose it now. Do you know what? Make that. It's going to be a corner to Brentford. If we do lose it now, I've got absolutely no complaints. None. Can't have any. But at the minute, it's a corner to Brentford. It looks like it's going to end 1-1. We need to defend this corner, obviously, first before that happens. But you absolutely cannot complain about our performance today. And I'm so proud of them. I don't care if we lose, to be fair. Couldn't care less now. Just got what I wanted from the team, a performance, a proper Millwall performance, bit of excitement. Corner comes in. It's headed away very well by Ryan Woods, I believe that was, on the front post. Goes all the way into the Brentford half. And it goes all the way back via a Brentford player to Daniels, the Brentford goalkeeper. He's happy just to keep it and then pump one long. It's going to go all the way out for a goal kick to Millwall. There is 1.5 minutes left of normal time. I just want to see us go for it. I just want to see us go for it. There's going to be another substitution. I think it's Murray Wallace is going to come on. Yeah, it is. It is going to be Murray Wallace is going to come on. Maybe. You might be able to hear the commentator there. Brentford with a chance. Clear it. Jake Cooper's going to clear it. Comes straight back though. Come on, keep the ball. Leonard does well. Go on, play it wide. It's going to be a fucking substitution. Scott Malone comes off. Murray Wallace comes on. Leonard had a chance to take a quick free kick there. Murray Wallace comes on with like 55 seconds left of injury time. Oh, dear. That's better. Right. Come on. You might as well stick it on one last time. Pierce with a long diag. Up towards Cooper. Doesn't Ryan Woods with the ball on the Woods. Come on, mate. Go forward with it. Go fucking forward. Take a chance. What are you doing, boys? Fucking just go for it. Bulkowski pumps a nice one long. All the way back to the goalkeeper. That's probably going to be it. Up it goes. Back it comes. Leonard clears it. Helps it on. There is the full-time whistle. Nearly knocked the phone off you. Right. Full-time from the Den. It finishes. Millwall 1. Brentford 1. I'm absolutely over the moon with that performance. Thought it was brilliant. Loved it. Brilliant. Can't argue with it. If we'd lost there at the end, I couldn't have argued with it. All we want is a little bit of endeavour, a little bit of creativeness, a little bit of inventiveness, and just a good, strong Millwall performance. And that's exactly what we got. We got a little bit of excitement for our Saturday afternoon entertainment, and you cannot argue with that. I'm going to end this stream now because I am going to go over, of course, and do a full-time reaction. That will be up on the channel shortly, along with some fan reactions, hopefully, if the boys send some over. Thanks for tuning in, as always. I think we got a little break now, haven't we, until next week's game. But I'll be back for a live stream again. Badger, cheers, mate. Hope you all enjoyed it. Still unbeaten, someone rightly says there. And a good performance, a positive performance, a much better performance. Our best performance yet this season, without an absolute doubt. It ends at the Den. Millwall 1, Brentford 1. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to Lions TV. Come on, you Lions.